up on me. Sorry, I cannot hear you. I'm kind of busy. Sorry, I cannot hear you. I'm kind of busy. Just a second, it's my favorite song they're gonna play, and I cannot text you with a drink in my hand. You should've made some plans with me. You knew that I was great, and now you won't stop calling me. I'm kinda busy, kinda busy, kinda busy. Sorry, I cannot hear you. I'm kinda busy, kinda busy, kinda busy. Sorry, I cannot hear you. I'm kinda busy. Stop calling, I don't wanna think anymore. Stop calling, I don't wanna talk anymore. Stop telephoning me. I'm busy. Stop make you blowing up my phone won't make me leave no faster. Put my coat on faster. Leave my girls no faster. I should've left my phone at home, cause this is a disaster. Calling like a collector. Sorry, I cannot answer. Not that I don't like you, I'm just at a party, and I am sick and tired of my phone vibrating. Sometimes I feel like I live in Grand Central Station, and I'm not taking no calls cause I'll be dancing. Cause I'll be dancing. Stop calling, I don't wanna think anymore. Stop calling, I don't wanna talk anymore. Stop calling, I don't wanna think anymore. Stop calling, I don't wanna talk anymore. Stop telephoning me. I'm busy. Stop telephoning me.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste.
I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To run my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire.
Now we rock the party and come correct. All sets are on time and rhyme connect. Got the right to vote and to elect. Another rapper can't stand us, but give us respect. I wanna rock. over now, it's almost over now. And it came to pass, the rock and roll was born. Love across the land, every rock and band going up the storm. And the guitar man got famous, the businessman got rich, and everybody was a superstar. Was a singing rich. Look at me rock! I just don't know what I want.
Out on loan, riders on the storm.
And the music was good and the music was loud.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Get your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Let's go, it's your boy JC, alright? So, pass that thing and watch me flex. Behind my back, you know what's next. Jam, all in your face, what's up? Just feel the bass, dropping, knocking down the room. Shaking, quaking, space the room. Just work that body, make sure you don't hurt your body. Get wild, lose your mind, take this thing into overtime. Hey DJ, turn it up, this CD gon' burn it up. Come on y'all, get on the floor, so hey, let's go, alright? Come on and run, baby, run!
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Get your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Come on and run, baby!
your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. It's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Come on and run, baby, run. Come on, do it, run, baby, run. Yeah, you wanna hoop, so shoot, baby, shoot. Oh, it's time to hoop, so shoot, baby, shoot, baby. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you wanna jam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you wanna jam. Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Get on the floor and jam. It's the QCD on the microphone. Girl, you got me in the zone. Come on, let's start the game. Break it down, tell me your name. I'm the coach, and dance all night from coast to coast. This line, from left to right, this line. Yourself tonight. You're all washed up, Baldy.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. It's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. It's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Hey, ladies! Y'all ready to stop? And y'all wanna know why? It's the Slam Jam, fellas! Y'all ready to stop? Y'all wanna know why? So come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you wanna jam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Howdy! How y'all doing?
I'm doing alright. How y'all doing?
I'm doing alright.
How y'all doing, Tonka?
I'm good. I'm so fucking tired of hearing Space Jam. I don't know what to do in my life.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's sick of it. Gonna have to get a new intro.
Fucking hate it at this point. Don't know why. Like, passionate fucking hate.
What are we gonna
Still, we got
replace
that
it
one.
with, though?
And you can replace it with fucking somebody banging on a fucking hand, the wooden spoon for like I fucking hate that song.
Well, could go back to the old intro, or could go to one of the Pino mashups.
No matter where you go, it's not there, so it's fine. Anywhere you go from there isn't that.
No, Danny, we're not replacing it with fucking Scat Bros.
I forgot about that song. It was funny though.
Yeah? Would you want to hear it for an intro? Or would you rather...
No. See, that's the thing. There are very few songs you want to hear as the intro because it has to have fucking longevity on it.
Yeah, that's the issue with this one. It's very long, and it's just, you can't hear it every single day.
Payment's got a suggestion, replace it with Punch Him in the Dick. I could be down with that.
Yeah, that sounds like it won't get tired within one time. fucking
It's
terrible.
good. It's been played twice on Request Friday. It's already had its day.
People were tired of it before it was over. Ben C said, why not do an old school Morning Kumite intro? I don't fucking know. It wouldn't be nearly as infuriating as listening to fucking Space Jam again. So it has that working for it, I guess. I have very little other than loathing for the most part, unlike the old school intro shit. Oh, Doom Marine's here. I had forgot. I meant to put it. I was gonna end up falling into this later, but yesterday, remember when we talked about all the goofy shit that Broski was pulling with this fucking girl, saying she deserved abuse and shit. Just really dumb shit he was saying. After the show, there were comments from her, somebody else, and Doom Marine. I don't remember like the exact thing, but he was saying like he wanted to like say something. If he wanted to say something, yeah, definitely could say something about it. The lady that Broski was talking to, she talked about it. So there's that.
What, talked about it on Twitter or?
Oh, she talked about it in the comments on the video. She was explaining about as much shit as Broski talked about what she looked like. He was all about what she looked like.
Oh, imagine my shock.
Yeah, I know, right? So, you know, not really much of a shock on that one, but I don't know. She seemed like she was saying the same thing we were saying before, where like she just told a motherfucker to have empathy, and he made sure to let everybody know that that is not what he had. Made sure to let everybody know that he is a fucking moron and has no idea what he's doing. What's funny about all this? Oh, this is weird. I was about to mention it, and dude's in the fucking chat. A couple of months ago, several even, there was a huge blow up between Broski and Optic and Tennessee Marine. Alright, so when that fucking happens, it was over, you know, not taking COVID seriously and how people, you know, elderly people and, you know, more so say all this shit. You get to the fucking... You get to yesterday, and the whole thing Broski's talking shit about was that, you know, and he now does not believe in the shit that he was fucking having a go at Tennessee Marine about and cut him off for all those fucking months ago. He don't even believe in it anymore. So there's also that. Hey, it's just a mess.
New day,
just
new
a mess of dumb
Broski.
shit. Pretty much. Oh, you got the lady comments. All right, can you read them? Because I can't see them really good on your screen.
Yep. Miss MIA goes 18 hours ago. There was a ton more to that whole conversation too. I screen capped it. I freaked out. It was a bad thing. I freaked out. It was bad. Bad timing. Thing is, we were friendly. All I did was disagree with him and show my point. He spent hours calling me names. Told me nobody cared if I lived or died. I muted him. This left me shaking. But now it is sad to me. So sorry, Tonka, you seem uncomfortable. Heart. And then the guy with the "Hey lady" like Jerry Lewis. Lol. P.S.
Which one of us did that?
I don't know, that
It's
was...
probably gonna be either you or me.
It was probably me when we were looking for someone to read her, and I said we need a lady!
That one.
That's Bill Burr, not Jerry Lewis. Holy
He's doing
shit,
it in
a
the style of
lady!
He's doing it in the style of Jerry Lewis.
Okay, I didn't know that because I don't know Jerry Lewis.
So yeah, you pissed your dog off. Good job.
P.S. He liked my titties in the past. I bet he did.
There was never a doubt in my mind.
Yeah. I just find it funny to post them. I don't know why. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know. I'll check out your fucking
You
Twitter
just got
now.
a new follower, I wager.
Yeah. Tonka is exactly correct. That was the whole point. And Doom Marine goes, it's a shame you had to go through something like this. I know someone who went through the exact same thing, only this Rex. I don't know the situation as a whole, but the only thing I can imagine warranting any kind of response like the one being told here is nothing short of familial genocide. Okay, I'm not sure I exactly understand what he's going with there.
He's called Doom Marine. You gotta let it happen.
Alright. She clarifies, I just meant that him being homeless is not a good reason to not have empathy. And I told him to say he doesn't care instead of using just being homeless. It was so stupid. And this was real bad timing for me personally. Doom goes, if this is still going on tomorrow, I want to come on.
They're saying click on read more on Doom Marines. You didn't read the whole comment.
Oh.
You didn't read all of Doom Marine? I didn't know.
Well, we can't let that stand. Doom Marine goes, I don't know the situation as a whole. The only thing I can imagine warranting any kind of response like the one being told here is nothing short of familial genocide. There was no reason to do this, none. He's just another limp-wristed sprawl crawler who really needs to get his lunch money taken, and I really want to take it.
I could disagree with very little of that. Really hard to not want to do that shit. He's just a scumfuck. Such a ridiculous degree. But, yeah, I don't blame Doom Marine for being mad.
I've actually thought about that myself. Just running into Broski and taking his money.
Makes you think
Bump
he's
into
gonna have
Broski,
it.
You're gonna grab him by his ankle and shake all the lint out of his pockets. He's broke.
You don't
Nothing
think he has
to
any
it.
money on him? There's no money. None.
It's Broski.
Sucks.
You really think you're gonna... Really? You gonna get money
I
out
wanna
of that?
take something from him.
It's fine. Just slap the shit out of him. Open hand. Open hand the fuck out of him.
I believe that would be the first thing you do, and then you take something.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. The whole situation is just grimy fucking shit. Because of course it is. It has Broski involved. Ugh, it's gross. He always got a buck fishing. That's what no money on him. I know he does, said Doom Marine. Maybe he's got enough for a little carton of milk.
Like, if I was ever in Canada, which I don't think I ever would be like, man, I've got to find a way to just run into Broski.
Hold on a second. What's up? Hey, what are you up to? It's Dr. Battle.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
No, you're good.
I was just walking down the alley and I saw the warm glow of the fire, so I thought I'd stop in for a beer and a chat.
It's very, very cold in your parts, from what I've heard.
Yeah,
So, how is day before Thanksgiving treating you?
I don't have Thanksgiving here. It's already over.
Oh yeah, Canada has a
Yeah.
different Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, so
Yeah. So it's just another day for me.
Yeah, so it's Wednesday.
I like the idea of football on Thursday though.
oh, fair enough. Are you having a football game that you get to look at tomorrow?
Well, I look at the ball. I don't really get too excited about one in particular. So.
Thought you were the Bears guy.
I am, but I don't know if they're playing tomorrow or they're playing on Sunday. I'll have to look.
Okay. Good. So,
I'm sure
Were
he
you-
will let me know in the chat about it.
he very definitely will. Were you around for some of the shit yesterday? You see any of that?
I was in here for some of it. Yeah, I saw the discussion early in the process. I missed the later discussion.
I did not expect the lady to end up commenting up under the thing. That was weird. But I'm glad she wasn't horribly offended by something that we said. That always makes it easy.
Yeah. I saw that in the comics as well. It was good.
I don't know much of anything about her. She doesn't seem... I don't know. It doesn't seem like someone who I've ever interacted with on any of these things. I got nothing against her. Don't know her. It's just weird to see Broski treat her like that. And it's like I don't like. I'm not saying I have anything crazy for her either. I don't know her. But when you're going around, it's like, oh, let me have a go at somebody who is abused. That's gonna be that will be my victory today.
Yeah,
Just
it's not a hard side to pick in this one.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever is when it comes to Broski.
I don't think he's ever found a hill he couldn't figure out a dumb way to die on. He is that guy. Toom said definitely on her side of this. Well, yeah, easily. Joe gave 5 said, Broski cries about low donos and views. Joke says, shut up, I don't care. Broski cries victim to his 10 buddies. 10 buddies and whoever he can find that'll give a fuck about me. Guys, Tonk is being mean to me again. Piss off, midget.
Slandering him even.
Oh, God. Again, he's the type of person you'd piss on his shoes and dare him to look at you. He ain't shit. Oh, God, there's paragraphs in the chat. Doom said, 100%. I've got no vested interest, this kind of shit, especially to have the audacity to say, you deserved it, overloads my capacity to withhold aggression. Diz said, I don't get his shit. If you're gonna say something stupid, try turning off the fucking internet. Also an idea. Danny said, hey, broski, just wonder if all those random dudes love gunk taste. When you were on the street for 2 years, he was there for one night. A night, singular night. Marine said, I just find it funny. I was a conspiracy nut for being a piece of shit for being anti-gov lockdowns, but now he is anti-lockdowns. My, how the times have changed. Yeah, you were written off for that. Do Marine said, it's absolute piss water behavior. Piss water behavior. I've not heard that expression. Piss water behavior. It is what it is. Demon said 10 good buddies. I don't think he has 10 good buddies. He's got that weird tater guy that I think, like, they're bordering on together or some shit. I don't fucking know. I cannot be fucked to care. Someone said Broski is Sean Bean. Who the fuck is Sean Bean? That sounds like a famous person that I've heard of, but I don't know exactly who it is.
I do not know who it is. Sorry.
Yeah, that seems like one of those pseudo celebrities that I don't know who the fuck it is. It's a name that I've heard.
Sounds like a celebrity name.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sounds like that kind of guy.
You're just saying it's an actor.
Oh, an actor. Well, then they're probably a much better liar than Broski is. Well, that throw that. Well, I don't know. Doom Marine. He said he wanted. If Doom Marine wanted to say a thing, let somebody know. We'll let you come through and say a thing. Never mind that. It's people have to let them. But I don't know. I'm still kind of half surprised he would go that route, knowing that he's trying to ingratiate himself, to trying to find a new audience, trying to find people who don't know what a scum rat is. I'm very surprised he went that route. Maybe that's just me, and maybe I don't get what he's doing, because, spoiler, I really don't. But, yeah, I still can't figure out what the fuck the plan was with that. I'm going to attack someone who's been abused. How can this possibly go wrong?
Well, there was a challenger for the Oppression Olympic gold medal, so they had
That's
to
what
be
it felt like. Somebody is saying that they may have had it harder than him, which a lot of people have. And Broski has had so many opportunities laid at his fucking feet. Okay, if you do right, here, you can have this. And he fucks it every time, because that's who he is. He's a fucking loser of the highest order. But it doesn't seem like the girl let it get her too down. She said it made her sad, like she was mad while it was happening, but she got sad a little bit afterward. Shouldn't be. Yeah, but I don't know. It doesn't sound like she's sweating it too much. She's just, she said it made her sad afterward. Then apparently she found the stream. She had a laugh about Jerry Lee Lewis. Even I think it was Bill Burr is what Akujin said he was aiming for. Either way, you brought a smile to somebody's day that was probably kind of shit until you got there. So good on you, Akujin. You did it good.
Yay!
I'm glad. That's good shit. There's other shit.
You found me on Twitter today too, so she'll get all kinds of education in that group.
Oh. Finding Dr. Herb. That could be a fucking... That's a whole other kind of... The people that end up finding you on Twitter. That's a whole other thing.
It's a weird group. It's not just our little group of folks who watch the Kumite. There's a large group of people. Well, I'm not saying I'm a huge group of people. There's a large group of people from different communities that I hate using that word, but different communities on YouTube that have beef with other people on YouTube that we tend to highlight here.
Well, most of them don't know that there's... you could be in all these different neighborhoods. They don't know that there's a neighborhood where nobody likes any of that shit either.
I like that word better. I'm going to use that instead.
Oh, what, neighborhood? Yeah, it's areas of fucking YouTube.
Community is just cringy.
Community always makes people feel like they're part of it. And they have people that are their brothers or sisters in arms, and they're all toward a common cause and shit like that. And it's a really bad way of phrasing it, because that's just not what it's really like. There's people, and they're around, and they're all in the same area, and around the same time sometimes, and that's about it. For the most part, YouTube is... You've got the people who are doing shit, and then you have the people who watch the people who are doing shit. And yeah, they're in the same part of town, and that's about it. It's not a community. When you look in there's not a lot of these people who have ever, spoke back and forth with me. So, much more akin to a neighborhood than a community of people. As any kind of community organizing or any of that kind of shit.
I'm getting in behind this neighborhood for me, for now on.
I've tried to tell people to talk though, because it's much more reasonable. There's wrong sides of town. There's bad neighborhoods. There's nice neighborhoods. There's fine neighborhoods. It's all different kinds of shit.
And there's this fucking alley with a trash bin burning.
It's a nicer alley than some of the neighborhoods though. Just say it. But I don't know. Odd enough, Broski incidentally ends up being a part of today's story, and I don't think he meant to be. He didn't do it himself this time, for once. I mean, he did the thing, of course, but he isn't the reason that he ends up getting brought up today. It's a totally different deal. So, it was you, actually. So yeah, it's very convenient you're here.
Kind of why I dropped in.
It was
Nice.
you.
Yeah, it was you. You're the one who grabbed this. This is gold. So Tipster is a very unhappy camper about some things. And one of them is he is claiming that Belle Delphine has stolen art from someone. You already know, don't you, Alex?
No, just the idea that he cares. that he would say something like that when he is who he is and what he's done.
So yeah, you already get where this is going.
Yeah, he did this with a straight face too.
Uh,
Well,
He did
as straight as his face can get.
that.
To be fair, it's only been 10 months for him to forget.
He gave people time to forget, yeah. He did do that. Very wise man on that front. It's some amazing shit. So the idea is, okay, Belle Delphine, she's stealing shit. Very, very bad. Very bad. I can't believe Belle Delphine is stealing art from artists.
Of all
'Cause when
people.
when you're stealing art from artists, that's just unfucking forgivable. And no one would stand idly by and look at something like this. Especially your good man Tipster here. He is on the fucking case, son. He's on the fucking case, and he will not let this injustice go unpunished. Oh no. He is on the fucking button. He is right there. He is pulling the fucking trigger. He is ready. He has got his shot lined up. Boom. Headshot, Belle Delphine. Can't believe you fucking did that. Can't believe you fucking stole artwork. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I looked up at okay, yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, so, my bad. Actually, the whole art thing kind of depends on things, and I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me of that, Tipster, that it is totally different if it's your friend that does it. Oops. I can't believe I painted it in such a way before. I am so sorry. I thought art theft was a big deal, according to that other thing over there. But
Well,
obviously that is not the case.
It is the case. However, it's only the case when Belle Delphine apparently does it and not Broski.
Well, if Belle Delphine happened to be Destiny FOMO, do you think we would be seeing this video?
Oh God, no.
If it was Tipster's crush, do you think we'd be seeing this video? Do you think it would exist?
No, memory hold.
I don't even know that she actually stole anything. This is Tipster saying it.
I do. I also love this bit here. I love this bit here that Grant has pointed out, where he says technically wrong. Oh, and here we go. Quoting a video, me doing videos on Susie Lou every time she does something stupid. To you guys, literally talking about the exact same shirt for 3 days is a whole new level of smooth brain. Stay angry, red men. Apparently, by the way, this was how they were trying to explain that we were obsessed because we were covering the whole thing where Broski was pretending he didn't steal art and that he had permission from the artist, and then that the artist had swindled him, and then the artist was actually not the artist, and then it's really hard to explain all the shit. Yeah, all the shit that he said happened is very hard to throw to, but it was a lot. He made a lot of shit up trying to save himself on that one, and he failed. Like the fucking little criminal that he is. And Tipster was right there to pat his boy on the ass and make sure to take up for him. He went hard for that motherfucker. Now you'll notice all these dudes have backed off from Broski because they know he is volatile trash at this point. And he was nothing but a high risk to their just the only goal they have of being YouTube famous. Broski was a big problem for that. So they've all kind of more or less walked away from that shit. But one thing I find weird is how, I don't know, you can now see them calling out all the shit that they turned a blind eye to about a couple months ago. Well, somebody said 10 months, so it's almost a year ago. It's been about a year.
This all happened late February.
Yeah. It has been a while. So obviously the people are going to have forgotten. Nobody will remember this. Don't worry about it. And that's what they count on. It was fine for their friend to steal artwork from artists and put it out. That was cool. Nobody cares. What's the big deal?
Well, he only technically stole it.
I love that too. Technically wrong. So we're calling out something that's wrong, and you're like, well, yeah, it's technically wrong, but you're also pieces. It's not the same. You guys are being fucked up. It's fuck out of here, dude.
It's a regular occurrence of them twisting themselves into these moral dilemmas because of the company they keep.
Yeah. They just want to be shitty to people. Just be real about it. You want to be shitty to people. I hate that shit, but it's what they're like. It's what they do. It's how this shit is played. I don't know. Oh, Doom Marine caught on. It's okay only when you or people you like do something. If anyone else does it, it's mortal sin that must be punished. Obviously.
It's almost like that's why they're called the "It's okay when we do it" community.
Fun fact about this specific tweet. He was actually co-tweeting me, and this was the first of 7 blocks from Tipster on me.
The first of 7 blocks you've got from Tipster, because every time he gets a new Twitter, the first thing he does is block you.
Pretty close, yeah. Once I survived a week, but most of the time it's a day or less. But this was the first time.
Oh, here's something curious. Apparently, the Belle girl, she was on the H3 podcast. Do you think that has something to do with why they don't like her? Because apparently H3 is the fucking devil or something. I missed the memo. I can't care about that guy. There's some old guy in a toboggan.
Incredibly popular chick on the internet. That might be it.
No, that can't help her case with these people, but
it's pretty. It's pretty regular occurrence if you go on H3's podcast. You end up on the shit list over there in that neighborhood.
God.
Well, she ticks all the check marks for being a problem. She's attractive, she's successful, she's larger than them, and she's talking to people they don't like.
That's an unholy trinity right there.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely unholy trinity. Something
Makes
must
a
be
lot
going.
of money. Stuff they don't make.
She makes money, has a vagina, people want to fuck her. I can keep going down the list of all the things that she has going on that they don't.
She doesn't want to talk to them.
That's a big one right there, yeah. She ignores them.
That's always a big one. She doesn't care. If there is a person who doesn't think they're cool, that's the biggest offense. If you don't think these people are cool, fuck you. You're fucking written off for life. We're fucking going to war, motherfucker. We're gonna fight today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next year. Fuck you. Until they get in trouble, and then they're going to call upon these same people to come and help. Please get us our channels back. Please get monetization back. They'll do that. The same people that they'll bury and say are horrible pieces of shit with YouTube contacts, they will beg to use their YouTube contacts to get them their shit back. Almost like that YouTube contact thing, like plenty of people could do, and it's not a big deal. There's one guy passing around a screenshot where Susie Lou, I think she had said something like, I'll talk to YouTube about what's going on with your channel to Vamp. Someone was sharing that screenshot around, trying to act like it was some collusion between Vamp, Susie, and YouTube. That's a thing someone did. And they're allowed to do it. You can speculate whatever dumb shit you want to speculate. It's just funny. Oh, God. Doomerine said, Money says they're freebasing Gamer Girl bathwater on the side. Yikes. Maybe. Maybe they are. I don't want to put too much on them with that. I don't know how they would react to it. From what I get from these people, as soon as they see attractive girls, they freak out and they hate it. Like, they just go ahead and write it off in their head that they can't have it and freak out.
For Tipster too, I think he likes to have them in his thumbnails to pop his views a bit. Or it seems to be the only way he gets, more, over 5,000 views these days.
They all got fucked up on that Susie Lou high, dude. They thought people were caring about what they were saying, not that they were reporting on somebody who mattered. They got too high on that shit. High on their own fucking supply of clout. And there's none left. Oh, what's this? What's it? You should see her. This broad's page when she's making bank. Good. I always say this to everybody. I hope everybody makes money. Make your fucking money, people. I don't get it when people are mad at people about money. Well, like, if they take it from you, fine. If they're doing something dubious to get, fine. But as far as, if this person makes money, how do you care? How do you get mad at that? Why would you get mad at that? Let a motherfucker make money. I'm not worried about your bills. Fucking everybody in the chat right now becomes a millionaire. You will hear me say 0 things about it. I'll be happy for you motherfuckers. Good on you. These other people, I have no idea how they're gonna fucking handle that shit. Probably not well. They don't like to see other people have money. They don't like to see other people have much of anything because maybe they feel like they don't have anything. I don't fucking know what the thing is with them. They're weird. They hate people that are successful at anything. They hate people who have even a little bit more than they do. They can't stand that shit. It's so fucking unhealthy. What is this? Can't handle rejection, maybe. Vamp and Susie were colluding with YouTube. He was saying something, I guess, granted. Wait, Vamp and Susie on YouTube, is that the start? No, it's something about colluding on fucking YouTube. Goofy shit.
Amazing.
McGruff said, go ahead.
Okay. No, I was just going to say, just a little off topic. Just looking closely at my my avatar here. Am I holding a bag of pills? Is that what that is?
It does look like it. Either that or a notepad. Let me see.
Okay, sorry. I just...
Yeah, it's a notepad, a prescription pad. I like the eyeball thing a lot. That's cool.
Yeah, Terminator.
Yeah, the red shit. That's good shit.
Is it actually moving? Is the eye moving?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Moving.
That's cool shit. There's a lot of shit about her getting banned and then brought back, and people are mad about that too. I talked to somebody in Discord about it, and she was sexually suggested. And I've seen naked people commit an animal sacrifice on YouTube. That's a thing I've seen. Posted for years. I think it's been there for like 2 years. Plenty of views, and I'm pretty sure it's monetized. Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. But people have weird exemptions. Depending if you're a documentary or you're, I don't know, a fucking... I don't know, certain kind of creative. I don't know what gets you an exception to where you can show tits and sacrifice. I don't know. There is an exception. I don't know what it is.
At some point this morning, I seen fucking some YouTube video. Somebody posted a screenshot of a YouTube video, and it was this chick doing naked yoga. And yes, she's fully naked, and she's doing yoga.
She's very naked,
and it's on YouTube. And that's cool.
What is that?
But fuck Belle Delphine.
I would think that the anti-censorship crowd would be very anti her getting censored, but I also forget if it's a girl. Then let's censor her. I guess. I don't know. But again, I'm not sure why she got. I don't know what happened.
It seems quite selective, to be honest.
It is.
They're very inconsistent with the way they apply things. Because this yoga video, this was also an attractive woman. And she was very fucking naked.
I almost think there's a bit of whack-a-mole going on here, too, where this shit's popping up and you just can't keep track of it. There's just so much of it. So, but to have one person that has a pretty large presence on YouTube go down is pretty suspicious.
Maybe it's got to do with the people that complain about it. I guarantee nobody's complaining about the yoga girl. Everyone's bitching about Delphine.
She's not really a personality so much as she's doing naked yoga, right?
Yeah. Whereas people have been talking about Belle Delphine for a while.
Right.
They hate that she was able to make more money selling her bathwater than they've made in their entire lives.
Yes.
Right.
Combined. It probably wasn't even her bathwater, guys. I think she just ran that shit from the tap, put it in jars.
It's just puddle water just to make it look dirty.
Yeah.
She did it in the video, and then after that, she probably just filled up a bunch of jars with water. Just random water.
It fucking works for the fucking bottled water companies. You read the label, it says on it, this spring water, yada yada yada. You read the fine print, filled up from a municipal source. Meaning it's tap water. It's bottled tap water. With spring water
Mark
written
who
on
just
it.
bought shit out of your faucet.
Yes. Like fucking Himalayan pink salt chips. People are so stupid.
That is pretty brutal. You put a video on your fucking Twitter about that. I don't blame you. It's fucking dumb as hell. But people want to buy shit that makes them seem special. For some reason, there are some people who thought that gamer girl bathwater was that for them. I don't... Spend your money on whatever the fuck you want to, guys. I don't care. And I hope she makes all the money in the world doing that shit. More power to her. Not mad. But I think there's a lot more of that having to do with why people go at her so hard as opposed to something she actually fucking did.
I've seen a PC that was apparently water cooled with a custom loop using her bathwater.
Jesus.
That's fucking...
That's dope.
That's gamer. That's gamer.
That's
hardcore gamer computer there.
Yeah. That's how you get to rank 1 on DVD.
My computer runs on gamer girl bathwater.
Yeah.
Kyra's saying in the chat, she got in trouble for that bathwater thing. Most people never got theirs because you can't ship bathwater in the grounds. It's biocontamination.
That I can understand. And I remember hearing that them screaming that, oh, it's not safe to drink, it's contaminated bath. I can kind of understand that.
Oh my god. It's bathwater. I can't care. I mean,
Well, I can't care either, but
if there were people willing to buy it, let them buy it.
I'm guessing in the age of COVID, people are a little more...
Well, that was before that, though.
And this was way before that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The thing
I remember
is...
seeing people fucking trying to vape that shit.
Vape her bathwater?
I saw that, yeah.
Fuck
There was a
off.
video of it. No.
I don't know if that's a good idea. You can't just...
Well,
vape
that's not how
random
vapes
shit.
work. So, no, that was a bad plan.
Well, the thing about her is, I think it's the fact that she's attractive, she's a personality, and she was successful and made money. Because I've seen people selling some nasty fucking shit. I've seen a fucking YouTuber selling his used underwear. Can't remember the guy's name. There, that dude. Now, don't tell me that that isn't some sort of radioactive biohazard.
And I think it's a problem. But if people want to fucking buy it, I mean, I think he's a whore for doing it.
Yeah, and I think you're an idiot for buying it, but hey, fucking spend your money on whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
Fucking capitalism, am I right?
Yeah.
Thought this was America. Is this America?
This part of the alley is anyway.
We're on the American side. Buying someone tested the bath water and found no DNA in it. What does that mean? Did there need to be DNA in it?
It means that she never got in the bath water.
Well, yeah, alright, I kind of expected that. She just
But yeah, it's proof. If she'd gotten in the bathwater, there would have been some remnants of skin cells or something that they probably could have found some DNA on.
Well, at the same time, though, you have to wonder: did the people that test it, are those people trustworthy? You'd be like, they could have just grabbed some random water,
I
or they could have
refuse
just lied.
to think this fucking deep about some girl's bathwater.
I'm just saying. Like,
I'm guessing a whole lot of it ended up in a bong.
Oh. Fucking gamer girl bong water.
oh,
Taste the rainbow.
Oh, Jesus.
It's terrible, but I could see it happening. I could see it fucking happening. Is that the big horrible things that she had done, though? The gamer girl bathwater?
Existed on YouTube. That was the other thing.
Existing on YouTube and making money.
Yeah.
I've seen girls, and it's basically just girls mad at her and try to say like she's like a pedophile because she looks very young and she tries to sell that. Like she wears the like fake braces and stuff.
Don't they all try to look young? I've never met a woman who was trying to look old.
Yeah. There's a $1 billion industry called makeup, which is specifically designed to not only make women look young, but also like they're fertile.
But that's all I ever really hear is that she's trying to appeal to people who want to fuck underage girls, and it's like, I don't know that she's doing that. I think she's just
existing.
Yeah.
That's it.
I see no point in trying to... I can't see what there is to grandstand about on it. Why would you want her gone? Unless I have missed something huge. I see no reason to give a fuck if this woman is on YouTube, off YouTube, on fucking... wherever she goes. I can't... Why would people care?
Alright, Kara goes, Belle Delphine is 21, she's young. So, fucking what? There is a massive category on fucking Pornhub called 18-year-olds. Women that have just become legal. It's a massive thing. Nobody's bitching about that. Except the religious right.
If the idea
if they're still around.
If the idea is that she's too sexy to be so young, then I guess you guys want to raise the fucking age of consent or something like that. Because when you're allowed to do it, you're allowed to do it. End of story. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm not really a fan of her.
I don't know anything about her.
Not exactly my type. She's not an ugly girl, but fucking, I don't...
Yeah, I would say she's not my type, but she's definitely not unattractive either.
Yeah, she's not an ugly girl.
I don't know why she'd get banned. I don't know what she did.
Well, she got unbanned a little bit after that. She was banned and then unbanned within like fucking a day.
Yeah,
So,
YouTube called it. Yeah, YouTube called it a mistake with their review team. So it must have
Oh.
been flagged. They must have had a flag.
Oh. A mistake with the review team. Yeah, that does sound like someone fucking flagged her, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Flagged for review.
Was an automatic. They automatically did it because maybe the person that flagged them had some sort of verified status. Because usually flags that are automatically reviewed, they don't take down big channels. Do they?
I have no idea. And there's some big channels that go away. I can't give you a fucking indicator on what YouTube does and whether they're right to do it and all that shit. I am not that guy. I can tell you what their shit says.
Yeah, they usually purge. If they're gonna get big channels, they usually grab them in a purge.
Yeah, they grab a handful of them, they throw them all in the trash, and that way everybody can rally around one channel. They'll give that one back, and everybody forgets everything.
When a single channel goes down without a corresponding YouTube blog update previous to it, it seems like it's probably a flag.
Alex is trying to write comprehensively what a certain kind of face is that she makes. You know way too much about this shit. You can't say you're not into her. You know what her face she
I'm not
does is?
talking about her. I'm talking about the face. That's not something unique to her.
Okay, I guess. But Jesus. Yeah, not really into it, but I have no idea why anybody would be like, okay, we need to get rid of her. Okay, she should be flagged. Okay, she needs to go from the... Fucking... The more people that matter that are on YouTube, wouldn't that mean that you have more of a chance of getting a part of their audience from YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I imagine you could make a lot of ad revenue off her videos. Seems like a bad business decision for them, which is why they obviously reversed it. The apparent ban
I can't tell
sparked
you why they reversed it.
outrage and confusion from fans who argued her videos were just as NSFW as others hosted on the platform. She was briefly terminated and reinstated. In a reply to Delphine on Twitter, the official Team YouTube account said the termination of her account was a mistake by the review team.
I don't know if I buy it.
She's got about 1.8 million followers. She's known
I can't
for...
imagine why they're chasing that clout.
I figured she'd have more than that.
Dude, that's a lot. That's a country.
Well, yeah.
She's got a small country's worth of fucking followers.
I know. I'm just there's guys who have more than that. I'm surprised she doesn't have more.
I have no idea what that means. What he just said.
I mean, on YouTube, there are men who have more followers than that. I figure, considering she is an attractive woman and does this kind of stuff, I figure she would have more followers.
Akujin, I put YouTube's response in the locker.
I wonder how dopey this is gonna be.
Pretty much what he said just in the article, but
Oh, okay.
it's the tweet from Team YouTube.
Hey, there's the monolith.
Krent said she's kind of cringe, though. I don't think we ever talk about anyone on this show that isn't. Like, I would never want to hang out with this lady or talk to her, interact with her in any way.
I don't
But
know
I
what
don't
kind of...
think that means she should be gone from YouTube. I don't see it that way.
Keemstar managed to work his way into this.
Of course he did.
How could he not?
This is
he
right
made
up his alley.
He made this about Leafy. I watched one of his Twitter videos.
He made it about Leafy.
Yeah, somehow it's all back to Leafy. If they can
All
unban
right.
Belle, whatever her name is, then they should be able to unban Leafy. And his belief was that the commentary community rallied together and got Belle unbanned. They did it all.
Oh,
Ah.
oh, they're doing that gimmick. Whereas
Their magnificent clout that they have was able to.
she has a million fucking followers, you goddamn marks.
Almost 2. It's closer
Yeah.
to 2, 1.8 mil.
I don't know. It was one of his Twitter videos, and I should have probably grabbed it, but I didn't. Probably 3 or 4 days ago.
A YouTube spokesperson told The Insider, with massive volumes of videos on our sites, sometimes we make the wrong call. When it's brought to our attention that an account has been terminated mistakenly, we act quickly to reinstate it. Because we care.
Because they said because we care?
No. But it's
Okay,
the
I was
same
about-
as Enron telling you, yeah, we care about the environment, guys. Yeah. We really give a shit.
They care about their money. And with the new thing of running ads on every video ever, even if they're monetized or not, you know. Not exactly in their best interest to take out somebody with 1.8 million people sitting there waiting to consume content, right?
It's not a good business decision.
Nope.
Oh, I found that video. I'll drop it in the log. The Keemstar. It's quite. It's
Gonna be
in that
very
vein,
delusions of
kind
grandeur.
Oh my god! Yes, Dave saved Belle. I can only post the link to the tweet. You'll have to play it from Twitter.
Oh shit. Alright. Let me do a thing real quick. Get that pulled up, actually. I'll be right back.
Here's the Team YouTube response. Glad your account has been reinstated. The termination was a mistake by the review team. We are so sorry for the frustration this caused. Giggity. We've sent you an email with more info.
Huh. Yeah, I don't even know if she's done anything actually fully not safe for work. The only thing I know about her is the bathwater thing and stuff people have posted in the Discord, which is basically like not a whole lot. So
Oh, she's a chick who's marketing herself as a sex object. I guarantee you. She's pushed the envelope, walked the thin line, however you wanna put it.
yeah, so I don't even know if she's ever even. She may have never even been nude. I don't know. She could have been completely safe for work on YouTube.
I don't know. I seen a photo of her butt-ass naked, but completely covered in paint.
Well, was it on YouTube though?
Yeah.
'Cause if it wasn't on YouTube, it was on YouTube.
Maybe it was on her Instagram. I don't know.
Print is saying she has an OnlyFans. Like,
What about Instagram?
and she does censor porn there.
Well, she can be on OnlyFans as long as she's not doing stuff on YouTube. I don't think.
Even if you're doing stuff on YouTube, if you hit the fucking age-restricted thing, I don't want to fucking hear it. I've seen naked women committing a goat sacrifice. I am not going to pretend that age restriction is not a thing. It is, guys.
Yeah, you could specifically mark your videos to be viewed by people who are only over 18.
That's true.
I do that with everything that I upload.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. You're never going to find me complaining about porn. even if it's like fucking goofy fucking porn that I don't care about the people involved. It's not that. It's fucking porn.
Get over it and yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, don't look at it.
Kind of that, yeah. The girl does porn. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, if your sensibilities are that fucking outraged by seeing a naked woman, buy yourself a net nanny. There are fucking programs out there that you can buy for kids to stop them from accessing anything nasty. You can use it for you too.
If it's not your daughter, your wife, or your daughter-wife, how do you care?
I was just assuming she didn't even do anything like that on YouTube, so...
Probably didn't. I don't know. Has she said horrible things to anybody? Is she awful to people?
I doubt it. That doesn't seem to be her brand.
Yeah.
Her brand seems to be, I'm sexy, ooh woo.
Yeah, I'm gonna be having a hard time getting mad at that. Gonna be having a hard time getting fucking mad at that. So, you have here a video sermon.
Mm-hmm.
From Keem Copeland.
2 minutes of gospel, straight from the Gnome King himself.
This isn't going to be fucking dumb and cringy at all. It's titled, Commentary Community Needs to, all caps, wake up, exclamation point. What do you think this will be about, question mark?
Instagram. Wake up!
Belle Delphine's channel just came back. And quite frankly, the reason why it came back, in my opinion, is the commentary community came together once again and said this is wrong.
Oh, fuck off! 10 seconds in, he's sucking his own dick.
It took fucking 9 seconds, under 10 seconds, Akujin. Under 10 seconds before he has taken credit.
Now, if something's not safe, this should be not safe for work. A man filleting himself in front of the world should be... This is the content you need to get rid of right here.
Protect me from this content, please.
Yes! I don't want to see this!
Oh my god. This fucking... He's some old guy. Like, Keem... He'd be pushing 50 at this point, right?
I think there's a reason.
A 21-year-old girl who does porn, and how it's him and his community, his neighborhood, that does nothing but try to cancel people. They're the ones who rescued her.
Yeah.
You fucking what, mate?
The cancel community, who will go after people when they want to.
And they breathe in the wrong direction, they go at them. God damn. Alright, I didn't mean to cut you off on it. You keep giving your thoughts, but that fucks me up so hard. How fucking deluded these motherfuckers are. If I'm on fire, and the only person around that can help me is Keemstar, I'm jumping in a vat of gasoline.
Just let me die.
Someone named the Friendly Neighborhood Roach said, did we make a Simpster pun yet?
We have.
We probably could have, yeah. We talked about the Destiny FOMO shit. And shout out to Hot Tub Mafia people. Because I wouldn't even know who the fuck that was. Not being shit, but I've never been able to get how she's... Like, I get how Belle Delphine has a lot of fucking guys who like her. Alright, that's a pretty girl. You show me fucking Destiny phone, I'm like, oh, man. Okay. Hey, it looks like Anna Kasparian's busted older sister. I don't get it, but whatever. What was that?
Tipster has a type.
Anna Kasparian she's not even that bad. And I don't,
That's why I said her busted older sister.
busted older sister. Oh.
The girl Anna takes to the bar so everybody thinks she's pretty.
Oh, man.
Your little offsetter on the right there, you know what I mean?
The comparison wingman.
Yeah. Always take someone uglier with you, just so people can look at you and look at them and be like, okay, well, yeah, alright, I get it. But 9 seconds! That's all it took! We made it 9 seconds into something. This is, how very us. 9 seconds in, we already gave out.
There's another 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Yeah, 2-minute video should take an hour to get through.
Pretty much.
Look, some things we get through
God.
rather quick, but some things are just so fucking blatantly...
When your fucking bullshit is so egregious, it's hard to get through the shit. He's right though. You got more thoughts. Okay. I had cut you off earlier. You can keep talking. I got fucked up over it. 9 fucking seconds, this guy.
No, I don't really have any more thoughts. I know this guy is about to fart right in my face and tell me that it's fucking perfume.
You know it.
Yeah.
Fart in my face and call it I haven't heard that one. It's somehow both more and less awful sounding than piss in my face and tell me it's raining. So you did good, I guess.
Look, there's other content out there that's like Belle Delphine's and it's on there, so why is Belle Delphine banned, right? Now, there were a couple people in the commentary community that were pretty quiet, which raised some eyebrows. I'm pretty sure you can guess who I'm talking about, but regardless, we came together for what was right, and now she's got her channel back. That's good. YouTube definitely needs to be more consistent with bans, but you know who else needs to be consistent? The goddamn commentary community, right? When Leafy got banned, the entire community should have came together and said, this is not right. What rules did he break? You know, many people have said
Pause.
it was because...
Pause. Alright. I can pull up the TOS and tell you exactly what rules he broke. I don't know, fuck all, really, but I can tell you what rules he's broke. All of these motherfuckers break those rules. And they want to keep big numbers around them and a lot of people around them so that they can keep breaking said rules. Whenever we end up breaking rules, believe me, we get fucking flagged. And you want to talk about consistency and shit? Keemstar, where were you when you were on a fucking live stream when people were flagging me there on air? Your friends, your buddies at the time. Where was your consistency? Oh, it didn't exist. My bad. Where was your consistency when people were trying to go at my family live with you there on the fucking live stream? Where was your consistency on that? Oh, that didn't exist. Where was your consistency on? I just crazy fucking shot in the dark here. When people were fucking flagging that Susie girl's fucking Patreon and shit. Where was your consistency?
Or when he doxed that kid.
Yeah, where was your consistency when you decided to dox? He's doxed plenty of people.
Yeah.
But that was the big one that everybody remembered. Where was the consistency there? Your stance of being anti-pedo. Well, where was that consistency when you worked with Zoom, the pedo? Because you didn't like somebody else.
Face it, you guys have the consistency of fucking diarrhea. I mean...
Fucking... It is trash. The shit he's peddling right... Absolute bullshit. Guys, you all need to be more consistent. Says the most inconsistent human being on the platform. Such a vile creature, dude. Ugh. Disgusting motherfucker.
I do agree with him, though. They do need to work on that consistency. Also, the hypocrisy. They're both a problem.
It's a problem that he's a giant part of.
Yeah.
I would say probably the most inconsistent one would be him.
And he puts credibility to the other people who do the same thing. You know?
Yeah, as long as you go along with his shit, he'll retweet you and all that. That's why fucking Tipster begs for Keem retweets every time he comes back on the fucking platform. That's the whole thing with that group. Try to do something to where Keemstar will retweet you. Go fuck yourselves. The best day that YouTube will ever have will be the day that Keemstar is no longer a part of the platform. When he walks away and goes and does something different with his fucking life, it will be one of the best days in the history of the platform. I'm not saying when he gets flagged or anything, because I would, if the dude gets flagged, I think that's shit. When he finally gets done with this dumb shit and fucking goes off into the sunset, it'll be a great day. He's such a fucking scum rat. I remember he would come around some of the first streams I ever did. It was around the time of that Daddy 05 shit. He was going around taking up for the person that was abusing the children. Just so he could keep pulling content out of it and making it go longer and longer and longer and not be as open and closed as it obviously was. He's just garbage.
That was fucked up, man. That A5 shit. I remember watching.
Keem was defending it. When my first live stream I was on was fucking Keemstar coming in and defending the Daddy 05 situation. The abusers in the Daddy 05 situation. He was defending that to me while I told him how dumb he was. That stream is long gone now. It went the way of the rest of failure streams. But Keemstar was fucking embarrassed that day by someone he had never heard of. I prefer he would continue to have never heard of me. I didn't want to fucking talk to Keemstar and meet Keemstar and talk to that fucking dope. He's a fucking loser. Just a garbage fucking human being. Always trying to defend anything that he can pull some kind of content out of. Be it children being abused, be it anything under the sun. It's all game for this fucking guy to sit there and fucking milk for content. No matter what it is on the fucking table for that fucking guy. It's on the fucking table. He's trash. Alright, you can keep going.
The whole fucking commentary community is a fucking colon of YouTube, and it needs a cleansing.
If you were gonna give fucking YouTube an enema, you would shove that fucking thing right there.
Yep. Flush out all the shit.
He made multiple Pokemon videos. It was the consistency of the Pokemon videos. Well, I can tell you right now, there's a YouTuber out there that's made like 50 plus videos on me this year. Non-stop on YouTube. And you guys know I'm talking about H3H3. Now, am I saying that H3H3 needs to be banned? Absolutely not. And in fact, if his channel does get terminated,
why are you bringing it up?
Here defending him because that's not what we do in the commentary community.
That's exactly what you do.
That's what you do. That's what you do there, yeah. What? Fucking what?
I told you that fart was coming.
That's bold. That's bold. Oh, I see a little Kairu off in the fucking distance, and they're shouting. It's what they do! I've seen it! I know, little British man, I know. I know you've seen it. The shit that they'll say, and they'll just act like you've never heard it.
How many fucking subscribers does this guy got?
Keemstar?
This is a tragedy.
If he has one, it's too many.
The people just... They watch this shit and just be spoon-fed this fucking noxious fucking concoction of bullshit. And just go, this is fucking delicious. Can I have some more of this?
Pretend he's a great guy because at the end of the day, they all just want him to fucking send them $100 over Cash App on Twitter. Which ain't shit to him. That's a write-off, you fucking dopes.
I can't understand how people can watch these people and go, yeah, this is good shit right here.
I'm
ready
still
for the next episode.
I'm still shaking my head that they think they got that ban reversed.
It's fascinating for goddamn sure. I think it may be part of him trying to weave a bigger narrative here, though.
Oh, definitely.
I don't think he believes that at all, but he can use it for the narrative, and that's what he'll be doing. Well, give him a little more time. Let's get the rest of the message, because holy shit, this is painful. This lying motherfucker. Wait! Bengay5 said Keemstar was on a rampage to get J-Station off YouTube. Went as far as buying Facebook ad to get him removed. Elaborate. You're gonna have to elaborate with me. I like it. How the fuck would that work?
Well, you can buy Facebook ads for fucking anything.
Well, I remember them talking about that guy, and the huge grievance is, well, his videos aren't real. Oh, you're shitting me? The video where the guy says that he ordered a fucking zombie over the internet, that's not real?
Really?
He's drinking a Minecraft potion? It's not real? Really?
You mean these kettle chips I just bought don't actually have pink salt that came all the way from the fucking Himalayas? Oh my god, I've been lied to!
Wait,
so fucking stupid.
Is it from the Himalayas?
Huh?
My pink sea salt isn't from the Himalayas?
Not if you're buying kettle chips.
Oh fuck, there's another post after this one to look at. Go ahead, just keep rolling.
We don't support people's channels being taken down.
Yes, you do.
In a rare instance, they're a danger to kids or they're a danger to the platform as a whole.
And who determines that, Keem? You?
You! Yeah, he would be the one who determines it, yeah. He gets to tell you who is a danger to the platform. People like Susie Lou, they're bad, but hey, I got Ethan Ralph reinstated over and over.
Yeah, I helped out Zoom.
He don't want to tell you that.
I gave Zoom a leg up. He's not a danger to kids or the platform. He's fucking great, right, Keem?
He
fucking
helps
peanut.
Out pedophiles and fucking Ralph. And Andy fucking Worski. People who release revenge porn. That's who he's helping. But he wants to tell you how evil H3 is.
Get fucked.
Garbage, motherfucker.
Right? There's very small scenarios, and that's one of the reasons why H3 was trying to get me banned. He's been trying to say that Keemstar has been a danger to the entire platform, which didn't work, thank God, because that's just ridiculous. But my point is that we all need to come together when this happens, and we all should have came together with Leafy. And we still can, because his channel shouldn't be banned, you know?
I can't stand that guy.
Hot garbage take.
It was. I laughed when I watched it the first time.
Garbage fucking dude.
Yep.
Holy shit. So, he can determine who can and can't be banned and why. That's pretty much what you get from that.
One other thing I just before you took it down, and just the likes on that video was 2,000, which I always think is funny because I think that's pretty much the audience that they impact. There might be some specific, communities or neighborhoods that come in for specific subjects, but fundamentally, there's 2,000 or so that listen to that crap.
2,000 that take him seriously.
And chew it up.
I can believe it. Seems about right. You forget that baited was a thing, said Kuzan. What was baited? What do you mean?
Kuzan's here. Oh.
Friendly Neighborhood Road said, I sleep on Leafy. Yeah, I can't give a fuck about that guy.
I don't know nothing about
People tried to show him to me, he's just like, literally. I can't care.
Like, I've heard the name a million times, but I don't know anything.
He just likes to go up to the edge and test YouTube so that these guys can say whatever the hell they want to say. So if he's not there, then they have a problem. They have to be careful.
Okay, so Ben is saying J-Station did a video about him talking to his dead girlfriend when she wasn't dead.
Yeah, okay, so J-Station, he's an idiot. He's a grifter.
Oh,
and
wait.
He's disingenuous. How is he different from anybody else that gets
Hold
a
on,
pass?
though. I remember these fucking videos and shit, dude. If you thought for a second any of those were real, you're a fucking idiot. It's fucking dumb videos from some dumb guy who says, oh my god, guys, over and over. Like, not for me. Don't really want to watch any of that shit. But at the same time, that doesn't mean no one should get to watch it.
Now, if you want to make the argument that his content probably shouldn't be shown to kids, I'll listen to that.
But you can make
Because kids are stupid, right? That they may actually believe some of that shit.
Sorry, Akujin. Keemstar's doing the same thing. He's got an army of kids there as well that he's separating their money from.
Yeah.
Separating their parents' money from them.
Well, whoever's giving it to them, right?
Yeah.
Seems like he does.
Goofy. Well, alright, there's the other bit, which, when we were talking about people being separated from their money, Keemstar put out something and tweeted for people to pay him some kind of, I don't know. He made a bet with his entire audience, put his Cash App up, and told them to send him $100. Somebody did! There's an idiot out there who sent Keemstar $100. Did you see that post? It's real dumb.
I'm looking at it right now. I don't... Keem doesn't need any money.
No.
He makes enough, and even if he didn't, you shouldn't send him any.
Again, there are very few people who... I'm not going to talk anything about how they get their money. Look, if you're dumb enough to give them the money, sure. Give them the fucking money, you idiot. But... yeah, get that money. I'm not mad at anybody for making money, but goddamn, it gets sad. Ben said Keem was mad at J-Station because he would make Talk to Whoever at 3 a.m. What is Talk to Whoever? Is that thing where somebody's dead and you make a video talking to them on the Ouija board shit? And you get a bunch of views because people believe you can talk to people through Ouija boards for some reason. Fisher Price is into the supernatural market.
I have never heard of that. Thank God.
I've never got the Ouija board thing. Like, there's certain things that, sure, I'll hear it out, but the fucking... Why would Fisher-Price be in league with the undead?
Well, it originally, the Ouija board was not a big deal. It wasn't until certain movies came out that it became
The Ouija board
haunted.
was always a big deal. It became unlegitimized as a big deal when it was marketed as a kids' board game.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm old. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah, it's always been used as an occult item for contacting spirits of the dead involved in witchcraft.
Mostly teenagers fucking around.
Yeah, or, that having a Ouija board, that's the kind of thing that would get you, strung up as a witch during the Dark Ages. Shit like that. So, it was always recognized for what it was. A method of witchcraft. It was just marketed as a kid's board game by the Monopoly people.
Well, color me fucking
The
surprised. I didn't know
Monopoly
that shit.
people.
Because my
Parker Brothers.
mom used to play with that shit when she was a kid. She didn't know it was anything. And then, like, Exorcist and all that shit came out. And they're like, oh. And then everybody was, like, afraid of it. They didn't... it wasn't a game anymore.
The movie gave it power.
The movie gave it power. Much
that's
like
how
you
it
will
works.
find that there is a massive uptick in The Devil Made Me Do It as an excuse after The Exorcist came out.
Yeah.
It's actually a thing that a lot of people have talked about. It's weird.
Yeah, didn't Richard Ramirez try to use that excuse?
Very
That he was
probably.
possessed?
Yeah, I didn't know the Ouija board was around that long. I thought it was legitimately, like, a thing from, like, I don't know.
Wait, you thought it was a prop from the movie kind of thing?
No,
Like
no,
it's
no.
a licensed deal?
I thought it was around before The Exorcist, of course, but I thought it was just
Okay.
like a Fisher-Price thing, and the movie just made it into a big deal.
No, the Ouija board and the concept of the Ouija board has been around for quite a while. Hundreds of years.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay, hold on.
It just never used to be called the Ouija board.
Can you... Do you remember that video we just looked at? You remember the video we just looked at?
Of Keemstar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Akujin, can you do me a favor and show the fucking thumbnail of this video I've just sent you?
Okay, so
For what was right, and now she's got her channel back. That's good. YouTube definitely needs to be more consistent with bans. Belle Delphine banned, right? Now, there were a couple people in the commentary community that were pretty quiet, which raised some eyebrows. I'm pretty sure you can guess who I'm talking about. But regardless, we came together for what was right, and now she's got her channel back. That's good. YouTube definitely needs to be more consistent with bans, but you know who else needs to be consistent? The goddamn commentary community.
Can you just let them peep this? We may can look at the video or whatever, but I wanted them to see the title. I wanted them to see what was going down here. What does that title say?
YouTube needs to delete this channel. Hashtag drama alert. Hashtag stop JStation.
And the thumbnail says they need to ban the channel. So it's in no uncertain terms here. Very obviously calling for the ban of someone. Right?
I don't think you could be any more obvious than this. It's in the fucking title.
Well, it's delete in the title, and it's ban on the thumbnail. Those two things together seem to make his feelings on this very clear, yes?
Very.
Obviously, he wants this channel to go away, yes?
Yes.
Ban means, yeah, gone.
So
See-
that video we just saw is bullshit, yes?
Right.
Clearly.
This is why I can't do it, guys.
I don't know
This is
how
why I
to.
can't do it.
I don't know how to
There's a
like
reason he-
enlarge just the thumbnail. But
There's
yeah,
a reason he
it
doesn't
says
have it on,
right
he doesn't
here,
have it on.
YouTube banned this channel, and it's got ban next to J Station.
There's a reason he says some things on Twitter and other things on YouTube, I'm sure. It's probably all by design.
I could buy that. That was sent in by Ben, by the way, who was in the chat a minute. Too. But, yeah. This happens. The same motherfucker that's gonna tell you that, oh, we don't ban people, we don't go after people and ban them, and by the way, we got this girl her fucking thing. I promise you it wasn't you. It would be, what do they call it? A simp army. That's probably what got it done. You guys? No. Your fucking drops in the bucket. It's like a million fucking people that give a shit about what she makes. Oh, by the way, Willow is saying he posts different shit on Storyfire. How's that Storyfire going, by the way, guys? How's that? How's that doing? Do we even know?
I bet you if you look inside the bin here, we're gathered around, we probably find Storyfire.
It was gonna be huge. You remember they were gonna be huge.
Huge.
It's gonna be the biggest platform you've ever seen, and the impact's gonna be huge. Yeah, no. It's just another fucking bullshit upstart you can upload videos here website. It's fucking D-Live for teenagers.
That's probably why they were all pushing it.
Well,
Isn't that part of a major part of the demographic?
they were all pushing it. When's the last time you heard anything about Storyfire, man?
Oh, that went away real quick. They were pushing it hard for a while, though. They all were.
Mm-hmm.
The whole commentary community. Fucking Nick, Keem, Tommy C, Tipster, or G.
And for what? Where'd it get them?
Nowhere, they're
They've
still
got
on
another
YouTube.
platform they're just posting random shit on.
I don't know, maybe they make some sort of money off it. I don't know. I don't know how Storyfire is doing. I've never heard of it except
I know,
for when
we're not
they
hearing
talk
about it.
about it. And
It obviously must be doing worse than it was before if we're not hearing about it at all now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Nobody's talking
That's,
about it
that's a
anymore.
sign.
Follow me on Storyfire.
Where did all those posts go? They were the thing for a minute, remember? Everybody, we're going to Storyfire, guys! It's a terrible name, too.
It reminds me of an old website name from like
Angel Fire is what it
Yeah.
reminds you of, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That name rings a bell.
It was
It's an old website.
Yeah, but I can't remember what it was for.
You could get a free website from them in the day.
It was a thing. Someone said, he is just depressed. Who? Keem? Tipster? The Storyfire guy? I don't know. Hold on. Willow, you wrote a fucking paragraph. Alright. Let me get this. It's because of who started Storyfire. What's his name? So they all got behind it. I do think it's coming. A YouTube departure. Twitter is feeling it right now. Storyfire probably not it, however.
It's like fucking Christians announcing that the apocalypse is nigh and Jesus is coming back. The amount of times I've heard this is going to be the new platform, YouTube is dead, and everyone's still fucking here.
Look, Jesus is...
Well, not everyone. But more or less. Alakazam says, anyone who has seen the past 2 years of IHE as him just being genuinely sad. Who the fuck is IHE? I don't know everybody's nicknames and shit on YouTube. Kuzan said, I hate everything is depressed. Okay, well his name is I Hate Everything. I don't really know if I'd expect anything else. I hope he gets it sorted. I've heard of that guy. He's the one who did the thing with the cat, right? It was the Cool Cat videos. And then almost got sued and all that shit happened. Had like videos taken down by a giant fucking cat.
I'm shocked to hear a guy that calls himself I Hate Everything is depressed.
Yeah, that's really unshocking.
Where's my fainting couch?
Yeah. Well, I wish him the best, and I hope he gets past it. I hope he gets it squared up. I hope he gets to feeling better, but...
Look, I'm not wishing depression on anyone.
Yeah, but
like,
if you're
that's
if you were the
up.
I hate everything guy, and that's your content, is that you hate everything. Guys, I hate plenty of shit. I hate a lot of things. But you can ask Akujin. There's some days when I'll come into the thing and I was like, we're not going to talk about shit that pisses me off today. Because I'm not doing that again today. You can't do that shit every day. You can't hate shit every day. I can't imagine what it would be like if your identity was, I hate everything. That seems like a pain in the ass. But I don't know much about the guy. I've seen some of his videos. I'm not like a big fan. I'd maybe subscribe to him on one of my accounts. Maybe. But it's not something I go to a lot. I just remember the Cool Cat thing. Is he a good dude?
I don't know.
You ever watch him?
No.
You've never heard of him?
Nope.
That surprises me.
I've heard the name, but I don't know anything about it.
They sent him some pills if he needs help.
It counts.
Maybe eventually he'll be just like, I hate some things, and then I hate a few things, and then eventually he'll be, I
don't think that's as marketable of a name, Alex.
I'm just saying he'll get better.
I hate some stuff is not...
Doesn't have the same ring to it.
I just want him to be happy.
I mean, I would like for the man to be happy too, but... You know...
Kuzan saying that you were in Google Hangouts with him. Way back.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
The fucking reaction.
This is one of the people that were really famous. I didn't know who the fuck they were. And I was probably being a jerk off to him. I don't know. If it was somebody I talked to way back when like Keemstar and them were showing up at like I probably didn't. The only person I didn't like back then, Keem. I remember I talked to Your Movie Sucks. Nice guy. One of the nicest DMs I ever got was probably from the Your Movie Sucks guy. It was when I made amends. Remember we were talking about the making amends thing with Andy and shit? Even though I didn't work with him anymore, but just everything was cool and we were all trying to fucking get it, move along. He sent me a message and he was very grateful that we were trying to get him to just do what he was good at again. and was explaining, I think he's a good guy, and just a very nice fucking email. Or not email, but a message. And I appreciated the hell out of it. It was a nice thing said from a guy who didn't have to go out of his, but he said some nice things. He appreciated us trying to help out his buddy. Or who was his buddy. I don't think he's his buddy anymore. But he's an alright guy. The I hate everything guy, I'm not saying this to be shitty. I don't remember much of interacting with him. I remember talking to that I'm Alex kid. He was very nice. Everybody says he's a fucking devil now or whatever, but he was nice. And I remember Keemstar just coming in and bitching and moaning and screaming a bunch of dumb shit at him, and the kid didn't care. Moved along. I interacted with a lot of fucking big name people on YouTube. I didn't know who they were. I didn't really care. I just talk to them like they're people. Just how I fucking do. I talk to you like a people. I'm not really interested in what your sub count is or any of that fucking shit. And for the most part, I didn't even know how relevant any of them were, because in reality, they're not very relevant to me. And that's not a jab at them, but they're about as relevant to my life as I am to theirs. Which is not very. What the fuck? Oh. And by the way, guys, Nicholas Diorio has flipped his idea again. Twitlongers are lame.
Now.
I
Yes.
don't even know how they work.
After his 5-paragraph essay on how much he gets women or something, now twitlongers are lame.
Oh, that was brutal.
I don't know why he did any of that shit to himself.
I hope it was for entertainment. That's what I really hope in my life, is that it was all just for our entertainment.
It definitely entertained me.
It entertained me.
Are you not entertained?
He was such a sad sack. Yeah, the guy that we're talking, I hope he gets whatever's going on with his depression squared up. That seemed like a very fun way to go through things, so hoping it reaches whatever kind of conclusion it can reach. Maybe Keemstar will show up and cancel his depression. Something like that. Keemstar can fix anything.
Pretty much. If the commentary community comes together, they can do it.
Yeah, they can do anything.
Hold on. Friendly Neighborhood Road said, Nick took down Z-tier lolcow Bunty, so you better show him some respect. I never got the why Bunty is anything. Bunty didn't like them, and that's it.
Nick didn't take down shit.
Yeah, Nick didn't. Bunty King had been gone for like a year. He plays video games on Twitch. He does not care about fucking Nick. Nick was taken down on this show by his own fucking Twitter post, right? Like,
we don't talk about that.
I forgot. Yeah, we can't talk about that. It's part of his private life or some shit. If you make fun of his posts he makes on Twitter,
His public private Twitter.
he is a vagina. My bad. Anyway, I shouldn't be so fucking mean about that shit.
Yeah, because people want to fuck vaginas. So that's pretty unfair.
That is. You really you did good on that. You pulled that one right out of the fucking fire, didn't you?
Yeah, that was sliding left, and he got it back to right.
He did.
Where's
He's
the
such
lie?
a piece of shit. It was like, I don't know. Diorio is definition of an opportunistic snake. He once came onto the show and thought he was going to be able to fake laugh his way through the show until he left really crying. And I'm okay with that. He earned it. And his ass will never come back around this neighborhood again. He fucking got too much. He wrote a fucking 5-paragraph essay about how women like him because we made fun of him. I don't know. I don't know how to word it. What was the thing he was doing? He had posted a picture of his hand and a girl's hand, and they're both drinking.
Yeah, it was.
And these cups. Like, it's a very obvious, hey, look, I'm out with a girl post. And the girl showed up and was like, yeah, we're not together. And it was fucking funny.
Yeah, because somebody asked him, like, oh, I didn't know you were taken. And then she shows up, not wanting to have any, you know... Don't be confused, I'm not with him. Please don't make that mistake of thinking that I am with this guy.
Yeah, fuck it. Alright, since we have a couple of new people here, do you want to play that highlight again? I'll never get tired of it. I don't think we've heard it in about 2 months or so. It's up on your fucking Twitter, right, Akujin?
Yeah, it's pinned, isn't it?
Glorious.
Yeah.
Glorious. Friendly Neighborhood said, I think Nick made the videos on Bunty just to suck up to Ricky Berwick. Imagine sucking up to Ricky fucking Berwick.
No, my pinned tweet is the broski thing. That's never going anywhere.
What's the other one? Or where is the other? How far would you have to go to try to find the other one? I don't know. Press 1 if you want to hear Nick Diorio go from fake laughing to really crying, in case you've never heard it. Or if you have heard it and you want to hear it again, I'll get him to go find it. If most nobody gives a shit, then fuck, we can move along with our day. I'll never get tired of hearing that shit. It's funny as all fuck. Oh, Jesus. New names. Key Dragon 86, I've never seen. Alakazam, I'd never seen. Well, you guys have questions. You can ask them. If you think I'm full of shit about something, you can say it. We can talk about it or whatever. But there are people who want you to get it. Radbound wants to see it. I know who Radbound is. He's a good guy. I've talked to him a couple of times. Well, I say talk to him. I've typed back and forth with him a couple of times. I don't think I've ever talked to him. Where's Vulcan? Good shit. I hope Vulcan's having a good day. K-Shoal, I know them. Twisted Smile, I know them, but they tell too many fucking dad jokes, so I keep my head down around them and just pretend that I don't see them. Who said, is it actually true you were actually red, man? Not red. It's like a orangish brown. And like kind of yellow brown on the other side of my arm. And the pins. I said, ooh, acknowledgement. That's what I try to do. I would like to do more of these where I can talk to people. And like somebody has like a question thing and they can feel like they could ask it and shit. I'd like for that to be the idea. Oh, there's Naomi. She said, hey, Tonky, I'm still alive. Good. There's a lot of people we got to get rid of before we get to you. Danny counts too. I see Dan. Heyman says, you don't know me. I guess I don't. Get back. It's stay back. Gotta do stay back. And Kyra says, oh fuck, I'm always up for that. Oh, I think Kyra wants to hear it too, so.
Hey, cool. This picture is perfectly framed between me and Dr. Herb, so it's like we're presenting the picture.
You're presenting the picture, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Are you having trouble finding it, Akujin?
Yes.
I knew you
I would have assumed the video would have him in the name.
You made a video on your timeline that said, and in today's highlights, or something to that degree. I can't believe you weren't able to find it. I'm fucking sad now. You needed the word highlight to find it, right?
No. It's not on my
You found
timeline.
it? Oh. Where is it?
Yours.
Mine?
Well, the show's.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I said, what the fuck? Okay, so is it pinned on the show's timeline then? Okay, well there you go.
That would be your timeline, Akujin.
It counts. All right, so grab your popcorn, get ready. Do not drink anything, you will spit it out. And roll tape of Diorio getting what he had coming. Lying about us not liking you.
I was
But
crying.
do whatever you like, bud.
Tonka, when did the tears come out of my eyes? I was crying.
When did the tears come out of your eyes? Probably when that girl said she wasn't your girlfriend on that post. That was the saddest shit I've ever seen.
What girl said she wasn't my girlfriend?
When you posted a picture of you holding somebody's hand, just trying to be vague about it, and then they're like, you have a girlfriend? And the girl's like, no, he's my best friend.
Dude, you have no idea what you're talking about.
That was funny as fuck.
It's hilarious.
No,
It's
that was funny as
absolutely
fuck.
hilarious.
That was funny as fuck. That's funny shit.
Dude, you have literally no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so that didn't
I
happen,
keep my
Nick.
personal
Nick,
life-
did that happen or not?
Yeah, it absolutely happened. Not the way
Okay,
you're
so that
explaining
happened.
it.
You posted a vague picture of you holding somebody's hand, or like fucking some shit, and then, do you have a girlfriend? She's like, no,
I'm
he's my
dude,
best friend,
dude,
and not my
do
girlfriend.
not talk about my fucking personal life on here.
It's not your personal life. It's a tweet you made. It's a tweet you made, Nick.
Publicly,
Nick, it's a
especially
tweet you
people
made.
I'm
That's
fucking
not your
talking
personal
to.
life.
Do not fucking
It's a
bring
tweet
up
you made.
who I
It's not your
talk to
personal
in
life.
My fucking personal
It's a tweet, not your personal life, dork.
Have you put it in a public forum? Is it not public?
How pathetic is that, Nick? You're such
That's
a piece of
fucking-
shit.
Dude,
You
you're
went
so
at
weird. You keep bringing
Steejo
up
about
Augie's
shit.
dad.
What is your?
Yeah,
I'm bringing up
'cause
shit
Steejo's
about
involved
Augie's
in the
dad.
drama.
Hold on.
Yeah,
What have I brought up about Augie's dad?
Whoa. Hold on.
What
wait,
I bring about Augie's dad?
You think it's cool to talk about...
That never gets
I
old.
intentionally don't name people like this, specifically because I keep that part of my life very off the internet.
No, you don't. You try to post it and look cool, and you didn't look cool.
I didn't try to
very
post it
on
and
the
look cool.
internet right
It was
now.
her idea to make the fucking post in the first place. I told her not
I'm
to
sure
comment
it
on what
was.
she did. That's none of your fucking business.
Then why'd you post it on Twitter,
It doesn't belong
Nick?
in this argument.
It's
Tom.
none of
That's
my
ridiculous.
business. Why is it up there, Nick? Why'd you post it if
Dude,
it's none
all
of
you
anybody's
guys have
business?
is looking into people's personal lives, and it's really
How is this
funny.
your personal life, Nick?
Why are you bringing it up
posted
in a fucking debate, Tonka?
Because it's funny, remember? It's about
Yeah,
things that
dude,
are
you
funny. We're
You
debating?
are fucking
We're debating, Nick? Is that what's happening? Oh, did Nick... Oh, little Nicky. Yeah, that'll never get old. Now, what makes this funny is this is the same guy screaming about, oh, don't talk about personal lives. Don't talk about personal lives. He dug into Bunty King's personal life and made an 1.5 hour long fucking video.
Yeah, he just did the same thing with Deji too.
He will go into people's dating lives, their personal life, but don't you dare make fun of this pathetic little shit trying to pretend he had a girlfriend like some girl wants to touch his goofy looking ass. He then went on to write a 5-paragraph essay about it.
On Twitlonga.
Right now you can go to his timeline. He's talking about how lame twitlongers are. This guy wrote a 5-paragraph twitlonger explaining how he definitely touches boobies.
For real, yo.
For real.
Real boobs.
For real. But remember, it's so fucked up to look at a public post he put on Twitter because that's his personal life. Meanwhile, he dug into fucking everything in Bunty King's life, and it was totally okay. It was totally okay to go at his relationships, whatever he wanted to go at. But you say something to him, and it's all kinds of fucked up. You look at his Twitter post. The same Twitter that, by the way, like 2 minutes before that, he told us to go look at. So we went and looked at it. We found something funny, and that's no good. Oh, but Bella with a nice quote. I have intercourse periodically. That's a thing he said. He said I have intercourse.
You said
it's
that on his
painful.
tweet longer. I periodically having
Do you got the tweet longer? Alex.
I've got it. I'll post it.
Alex, we're about to put your ass to work. Hold on.
You want me to find the tweet
Oh,
longer?
no. We're going to make you fucking read it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Just give me a moment.
Oh, it's been a minute.
He put it out like a month after this. Because, just so you guys know, the next day I was telling him, don't bring this up ever again. Never bring this up again. And that was, Akujin, you were around, right? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
When I said the next day, do not bring this up anymore, Nick. Don't bring it up anymore. You're not going to do yourself any favor with that shit. Just ignore it, pretend it didn't happen, move along with your life. For over a month, he mentioned it once a day.
Yeah, he wasn't letting that go.
And then the month capped off with him writing an essay about how women definitely like him.
It's in the locker. Akujin.
I'll get it, and I'll give it to Alex so he can read it. He's so fucking... Jesus.
It's a good thing he posted it to tweet longer so it doesn't get purged, am I right?
Why would he do that? Like, he's always purging his tweets. This is the one that should go, Nick.
No, this needs to stay.
Forever and ever and ever.
Forever and ever. Alright, so Alex, you got a glass of water? You got your fucking reading lips on?
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, so can you... I know Akujin's gonna say it's Sonic, but can you reprise the role of Nick one more time?
Yeah.
Alright, so everybody get ready for Alex to go back under the role of Nick one more time. Not that kind of role. He's just... You know.
Probably the last time I'm going to address this because people are still pushing this rumor, laughing my ass off. Around a month ago, I posted a picture with a girl's hand in the frame, and some people took that as me trying to flex a woman, because they don't apparently get out much. This person whose hand in the frame was an ex-girlfriend of mine who I've remained good friends with / dated multiple times on and off over the last 7 years because doxing has been a large issue for me since 2018. I was uneasy about letting her respond publicly to tweets. I'm uneasy about many people in my personal life associating with me publicly outside of a select few people since people are genuinely fucking weird online. Guess I was right, because multiple streams showed her full fucking name after this, which isn't doxing, I'd say. Whoa! Just really fucking scummy. Rest assured, I've now learned my lesson about how creepy these fucking people online are. Whoa, dog! Long story short, this has been used in a live stream as some sort of gotcha, because there is apparently some crime related to... And you gotta roll down now, bro. Because I can't read the rest.
Someone named James Martinez said, Nick is the living embodiment of Eric Cartman. You're so goddamn right.
Whoa, dog! Whoa, dog!
Also, Billy has thrown 5 said, you know your love life has failed when you have a callus on your hand and it's not from work. Nicholas 101. That.
Whoa! What? Man, when I heard that again...
It's been a while since we heard the whoa.
I forgot he did that like 4 times in a row. Oh,
whoa,
God.
dog.
Been seeing a woman in the weird community that picked this up. So now there's some rumor that a girl I've literally been fucking on and off for over 7 years friend-zoned me on Twitter, LOL. Normally I wouldn't give a shit, but the fact that I'm seeing this is pushed as an actual argument against me like over a month later on YouTube and Twitter is infuriating, laughing my ass off. I feel like my reaction of disgust on that clip is valid, considering that a community that has researched Augie's dad and used people's private lives.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Nick. Now, I've been told that we research Augie's dad. You know how you research Augie's dad? Reading Augie's Twitter.
Yeah.
That's the only reason anyone knows his dad is a fucking YouTuber, because he's on Augie's Twitter and putting Augie in videos and putting in the fucking video, featuring Augie RFC. Nobody cares about Augie's dad. They just think it's fucking funny that he tries to chase clout off of his kid. Because that's a thing he does. Hey guys, come look at my food review. It has Augie RFC in it. Nobody researches Augie's dad. Nobody cares. We looked at a video that he promoted on Augie's timeline that Augie goes back and talks to his dad about on Twitter. Nobody cares about his dad. His dad is probably 1,000 times more tolerable than he is.
I would imagine that's probably the case.
It's not crazy. Not a crazy assumption at all to make. But yet we're doxing and researching his dad and shit because he is in a collab video with his dad that they both promoted.
Publicly.
Very publicly. If you don't believe me, you can see the video yourself, and in the first 3 seconds, the black screen is lit up with something that says, featuring Augie RFC. In fact, fuck it. If you want us to show you, the people, the truth, I'll be glad to. We've never shown it on here. I'll be glad to do it, though. All we need to show is the first 3 seconds. That's all we'll need to show. We can cut in right here and show that part, because I'm so sick of Nick and these fucking pussies trying to pretend, they're researching about Augie's dad. Nobody cares about Augie's dad.
These same guys thought it was okay to use Stejo's LinkedIn to dox him.
Oh yeah, they were fine with doxing Susie and Stejo because, yeah, of course, when they do it, it's perfectly fine. Nobody doxed it. I've never said any of these people's names on air. I looked at their YouTube video where they prominently featuring Augie RFC. It's no secret. But if you would like to see the extent of the research, press 1. I'll be glad to show it on air. We can breach that right now. I don't mind. I don't mind it at all. I can't stand the fucking inaccuracy. I can't stand the blatant fucking pussydom. The cowardice that these motherfuckers hide behind when they dig into every aspect of everybody else's fucking life. And then you make fun of them for a fucking Twitter post they make. And now they're going to try to paint you as a doxer and you're looking into their family and all this. You're fucking pussies. You're fucking pussies. I will be grabbing that shit. What is this? Why can't I find this fucking video?
I don't know.
Fuck, maybe it's gone now. Do you think they got rid of it?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
If they got rid of it, well, fuck. That's on them, man. I guess we can... No. No, they didn't get rid of it. Appreciate that person who sent it. Here you go, Akujin. You can grab this video. Play just the first bit of it. We don't have to sit there and watch them eat fucking chips. Who cares? Friendly Neighborhood wrote, Leafy has spawned a whole cult of cry bullies that can dish it out but can't take it. I don't know who spawned it, but preach on, brother. Amen to the end. You got nothing but cry bullies out here who lash out in pain as they strike you. It's fucking bitches. But we will get back to this twit longer because the laughs keep on coming. But I'm debunking that bullshit. They research Augie's dad. They looked into Augie's dad. Nobody fucking cares about Augie's fucking dad. He's some dork. That's it. So Akujin's brought it up here. It's doing the thing. Now wait for it. Now, the first, let's play the, we're at 1 second. Let's play it and see it. What mark of the video you get to before you fucking know what's going on. Just play. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And there we go. 14 seconds into the video. My bad. It isn't 3 seconds, it's 14 seconds. 14 whole seconds. And as you can see, all that was posted there was me saying, this is a gift. And that was the full extent of what I ever said about it, because it was funny.
The only interaction Tonka has ever had with Augie's dad was one comment on one video 11 months ago. Praising the video.
I am a thumbs up on that video, just so you know.
Yeah, he's one of the 9.
I thumbed it up. Okay?
Look here in the description. Link to Augie's channel.
So, is this me researching his dad? Or can you look at his Twitter threads and look on, it's featuring Augie RFC. What do you want me to do? Look, if there's something for me to be, somebody tell me. I looked at a video and I laughed at it. I said it was a gift, but I thumbs that motherfucker up and I moved on. You're also going to have a hard time trying to find any stream where I streamed making fun of his dad or anything. I don't give a fuck on that level. Who gives a shit? It's funny for a minute. He does fucking chip reviews with his dad. Who cares? But apparently that's researching his dad right there. So somebody tell me if I did what I did wrong there. If I did something wrong, I'm here. I'm ready. Hit me. What did I do wrong by knowing that video exists? Anyone. Friendly neighborhood. If they don't want people talking about Augie's dad, then why do they keep bringing up Augie's dad? I don't know. I think it's so that they can pretend that like we doxed him or some shit like that. I've never said the guy's name. Don't care the guy's name. I don't care. It's funny that him and his kid make fucking chip reviews. I think nothing about it beyond that.
I think it's funny and cringy that both of his parents keep showing up on his timeline, letting everyone know that we are his parents.
That is one thing I have said about it. I have been on air before saying he needs to keep his fucking parents off of his Twitter. If he's going to bitch about people doxing him, then he needs to tell his parents to stop doxing him.
Yeah, obviously, he can't tell his parents shit.
Oh yeah, if he's going to keep living in their closet and not fucking move out and do something, yeah, he's going to have to do what they want. But again, it's not...
They're old people that found the internet. There's some post of his mum commenting on one of his posts going, lucky his mother's a lawyer. I'm like, come on,
Talking
Mom,
about
that's fucking
suing
embarrassing.
Yeah. We were basically taking up for the little shit. We were telling his parents what he wouldn't tell them. Or we were telling him to tell his parents what is... Because I don't want his parents to watch my show. I don't want to talk to his fucking parents. I don't care to. It's the idea of telling him, hey, you need to keep your parents off your fucking Twitter timeline if you are going to bitch about people fucking doxing you.
Especially if you're going to hang around with those people that do the doxing.
Yeah.
If you're going to hang around with the
shit, what are you doing?
If you're going to hang around with the shitbags that you choose to associate with, why would you not want to protect your family from them? Alright, they're fucking boomers. But yeah, you've got Oggy RFC, so you've got some level of, okay, I need to hide my identity on the internet. Because you grew up in that shit. Your parents, they didn't. You have to explain that stuff to them. And if they don't get it, you need to isolate your online profile from them. That's something that every human being who does any sort of thing publicly, like on YouTube or on Twitter, has to do. We've all done it. I've had that conversation with people in my family.
It's not that fucking outrageous. I don't know. But apparently, we're very creepy because we're one of the few, the proud, the people who have seen that video. Because Augie sure as fuck ain't going to promote his dad, and we didn't promote his dad either. We didn't. Maybe, looking at it a second ago, maybe that can count as promotion. Yeah, his dad doesn't get a lot of fucking views, and his son ain't about to help him do it. He would love it if he would, though. But it's what it is. It's fine. Nobody gives a shit. They give a big shit. But if anybody is in the chat if anybody's in the chat and thinks we have done anything egregious by knowing that video exists, let me know. I'll hear it.
But you just touched on something that is important. They give a shit. You know who gives a shit? Augie gives a shit. You know why Augie gives a shit? Because he's fucking embarrassed that his parents keep, going, oh, hey, booby, it's me, your parent, on his timeline in front of all of his internet friends. It's embarrassing for him, and he can't tell them to don't do it. Because he doesn't have the sack, or they'll turn off his internet. Something. There is some reason why he can't tell his parents, stop it, Mum, Dad, you're embarrassing me. In front of my internet friends who I'm trying to be cool in front of.
It is interesting after it's been highlighted, though, that it's been it's been a few months now that it's still there. I'm surprised it's still all there.
Yeah. Because what's he going to do? Tell him to fucking move it?
I have no idea, but if it was
yeah, telling his dad shit.
I would be explaining to them. Like if he was clear, if he was really, really concerned as he pretends to be, I think is probably the accurate way of describing it. It would probably not be there.
Friendly Neighborhood Roach said, you can't be a tough internet boy if your parents are cheering you on publicly. Grant Sanford said, I think it's wrong Augie exists. Does that count? Well, that's a whole other thing to take up with him. Willow said, true story, my mom is subbed. Why are you so mean?
That's on you, man.
That's all you, man. But anyway, we can get back to this twit longer now that we've had that discussion. Everybody seems to have no objection to the fact that I was one of the few people who went and looked at his dad's video.
Alright.
It made me kind of want those chips. Which, by the way, I have had some of those chips since then. So, they're okay.
All right, I think I was at, let's see. To be fucked. To be fucked. Something you will never be.
Fucked. Billy gave another 5 and said, I'm so thankful my family doesn't have YouTube or Twitter and can care less what happens on both.
Dude,
It's a good place to be.
if my fucking mom got Twitter, the first thing I would do is block her.
Me too.
Yeah.
She'd probably be mad at me, but I'd be like, look, Mom, it's for your own good.
I don't
What?
care. I don't.
It's.
I
I've
don't want you
already got them
accidentally-
on. I've already got a million ways to talk to my family. They're not gonna talk to me through another fucking 50 ways. No, you have ways to get a hold of me.
I can talk to her, like, right now. I don't need her on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's no point. Anyway. Okay. To be fucked, even if I was friend-zoned on Twitter, it had no place in an argument over copyright law. You
Pause.
just kind of...
Also, not an argument about copyright law. Nick Diorio wanted to come in and fucking laugh at Vamp because her channel had been demonetized. Spoiler, he didn't know he was getting trapped. He didn't know he was getting led by the nose in there. He just thought he was going to have something to jump up on. And also, another spoiler, Vamp wasn't even here that day. He wanted to come in, talk shit to me about what he thought had happened to the ladies' channel. Because that's what they're like, remember? They all band together. They're better than all this shit, right? Remember, even if it's H3, guys, you don't let them get demonetized and all that, except for if it's someone from over here.
Right.
We're the very special case.
Especially
we are
if
just too
Vamp.
evil. That should prove it. Vamp's one of the nicest people you're going to get around over here. She's nice as hell. She doesn't hate anybody.
She's
Well, she kind of hates
nicer
people
than
now.
she should be, given some of the way she's been treated by a lot of people.
If Vamp did nothing but treat people like shit, I wouldn't blame her, but she doesn't. She's a nice fucking person. Whereas she has every right to be 1,000 times more cruel than anyone else I know. I mean, she chooses not to be. Far cry from what I can say about some other people. She goes out of her way to try to be a good person. These people went out of their way to be shit to her and talk shit about her because she knows me. It's pathetic. But don't worry about that, guys. It's totally not something they would do. You can keep going now. That just pissed me off because, again, he wants to frame it like it's a debate because he got fucking made fun of so hard. You can go back and listen to the episode yourself. He comes in being a smug, fake laughing little shit, and he leaves really crying. So now he wants to pretend that it was a debate about copyright law. I don't debate people on the internet. I'm a heterosexual male. It's not something I do. I will have a conversation with you about things, but even then, that's not what the conversation was about. He wanted to come in and gloat that Vamp had been demonetized. By the way, she got her monetization back. Not a big fucking thing. But again, they were out there talking so much shit, so happy, so smug about it, only to end up leaving in tears over being made fun of. Pathetic.
Did my connection mess up?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
TLDR, for some reason, I have to give a statement declaring I have occasional intercourse with women because people see hand in the frame and their little mind runs wild. This community perpetuates rumors that Bo Blacks is a content thief.
Pause! That aged well, didn't it? That aged well, didn't it, Nick? By the way, Nick will now tell you that, yeah, he's a content thief. We could pull that up, too.
Yeah.
But boy, that aged like fucking...
milk.
Aged like fucking milk with piss in it out in the middle of the fucking summer heat. They perpetuate rumors that Bo Blacks is a content thief. Oh, you mean like that thing that you admitted is totally true? And then there's also the bit where he says, apparently I have to make a statement. No, Nick. literally told you the day after it happened to never mention it again or it will never go away. You made sure it would never go away. You couldn't help it. Piece of dumb shit. Keep reading.
People from their base have called Augie a pedophile. They say Tipster is a harasser and say John Swan is a liar.
Pause.
They have a-
I don't know about calling Augie a pedophile. He's a fucking child, so I don't know or care who did that. Tipster is a harasser. That's what he does. If you're a girl and you don't like him, he'll harass the shit out of you. It's what he does. Vamp had the DMs to prove it and told him to get fucked. What was the other one?
John Swan is a liar, and I've proved that.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, yeah. John Swan being a liar. That's not news. Fucking Mona Lisa boy doesn't know his asshole from his elbow. He's full of shit. And he just says shit because he knows that people want to hear it. Hey guys, don't you dislike Susie Lou? Well, listen to my 2 or 3 fucking videos about how awful she is. By the way, I'm going to make up some shit about copyright law. Also, there's a lawsuit coming. 10 months later. Ten months later. So yeah, I definitely said those 2 things.
It's not coming.
Yeah, that whole lawsuit thing's not happening, guys. I hope you've caught on to that by now. Friendly Neighborhood Roach said, what the hell is a Susie Lou? Well, that would be the girl that they all went at because she watched anime and didn't want to hang out with them. So they had a guy named Leinad. Leinad. It's Daniel backwards on Twitter. He was going around openly flagging her shit and reporting it. But don't worry about that. It's okay because he's totally friends with John Swan. Such good friends that there's pictures of them sitting with each other in their bedroom. Did I say that out loud? No, they posted it publicly on Twitter, so it doesn't matter, but they're very good friends. Can you hear it when I wink? Are winks audible?
Winks. You got to wink really hard.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can hear that.
Can you hear? You can hear that?
Yeah.
I got my eyelash in the fucking microphone right now. Can you hear it?
Winking ASMR. It's kind of creepy, to be honest.
There you go. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Go ahead. You can keep talking. I'm probably going to stop you again, Alex. It's funny to go back and listen to the shit he's saying and how poorly it's all aged.
Especially after that fucking stream came out, where he's like, fucking hell, Bob Blacks, you fucking made us look all stupid by doing a derp.
That was a great stream.
That was a great stream.
It was pretty fucking great.
This is the one where we got Boblax losing his mind. Oh God!
Why don't you just listen to me, dude? What are you doing, man?
What you doing, bro?
Watch my video, dude. What are you doing, bro?
That was pretty good.
Oh God!
Terrible.
So good.
Yeah, they're terrible people, and they're so young to already be such shit. That's the only part that gets me. Is like, you're kids. How do you suck so much?
I guess if you're trying to follow the wind and where the money's flowing, this is what ends up happening, right? This kind of shit doesn't age well ever.
God no.
This
is why he deletes the rest of his tweets, guys, because they all age like this. This is what happens when you look back at them. You're like,
I would say maybe it's one of those things where you're awful as a kid and then you grow out of it. But usually, when I think of
You're
that,
not going to grow out of it when you're getting fucking monetary compensation for it like they are.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
Usually, when I think of being awful as a kid, I think of being much younger than that. Because I was like, a young teen when I was bad, and by the time I was, in my early 20s, I had kind of gotten over being a piece of shit.
I think the reality with them as well is that they've gone a long time. Well, in terms of the internet time frame, actually, they've gone a long time without having anyone call them on their shit.
Mm-hmm.
and it's getting, and now that it's, things are starting to age poorly for them, and people are starting to notice it's not comfortable for them.
Is what it is. Oh, there was also the thing for John Swan on the whole, where's the last Chris Hansen video or whatever. But you know where it's at. There's no views on it, so that shit ain't coming out. That's where it's at. In the can, where it will stay.
Where it belongs.
Ah, damn. I don't know. Go ahead, roll some more tape.
All right. Wow, dog! They have attempted to slander and smear people for over a year, and they just can't get something on me. Instead, they choose to highlight a person's name from my personal life and take a Twitter conversation out of context.
Pause.
This is the last time.
If I want to have something on you, Nick, then I can easily point to the fact that you worked with a pedophile and a doxer and Keemstar right up until you were in too deep, and you came into this Discord, into a voice chat with me, Akujin, and others. And you were asking for advice on how to get yourself out of the situation you had got yourself into. I've got plenty on you, you little shit. Fucking... I don't know how he Cartmaned his way through life this long. But if I want something on you, I have it, you little fuck. I hoped you moved past that and you would not be a piece of shit moving forward and you had learned your lesson on that, but you haven't. You went around butt-sucking Ethan Ralph, the guy who had put out your docs. You went around butt-sucking that guy. Went around butt-sucking Andy Worski, a guy who had put out revenge porn and tried to murder someone in the street. Never mind the fact that he had streamed himself going back and forth giving child porn to people. Dude. Got plenty on you if I want to.
Careful, Tonka. He's gonna spin this into you hiring a hitman.
You fucking hitched
yeah, there's also that. There's also that. If you're like what was it? That pescator guy said, "Oh yeah, he would definitely if he wanted to, he has enough money to where he could take it." He was talking about he could take time off from work to beat your fucking ass, and bet every fucking dollar you've ever made, Nick. Pretty much everybody could probably beat your fucking ass. You're a little round man. You are 5 foot. You are shorter than Keemstar. And if you know how tall Keemstar is, you know that's a problem. You are IRL Eric Cartman. Ain't nobody sweating you. Go ahead.
This is the last time I'll be addressing them.
Lie.
That's the whole thing.
That is lies.
That is a lie. He was talking about it again within a day.
And he's done it many times since.
He's such a fucking loser. Someone said he looks like an IRL Cabbage Patch Kid. No, he looks an IRL Garbage Pail Kid. I was gonna say he looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid. That's what I always see when I look at. He looks like a walking, talking Cabbage Patch Kid, and that's fine. Look however you fucking look. But if you're gonna be a piece of shit, don't fucking think somebody's not gonna call you out for being the piece of fucking shit that you are. Why did he do that to himself? Again, this was put out like a month after it had already happened. The next day I'd already told him, don't talk about this anymore at all. Just let it go, let it happen, move along. He couldn't do it. And this is where we land. I still don't really hate Nick. I have no time for him. He's a piece of shit. I don't think about him until somebody brings him up like on the show. Wait. Fuck that doofus. Cabbage Patch Kid is too good for him, said the friendly neighborhood roach. Fair play. Fair play. So, where were we? What? Oh, God.
I didn't sing this.
You hadn't seen those? Okay, pause. Go ahead. Show everybody. In case you're wondering how we know it's Augie's dad. In case you want to know, there's how. Let me show it.
Yeah, I've seen those before. They're funny.
It's fucking lame, man. It's like Nick wants to say people out here doxing Augie's dad and looking into their No! You read Augie's fucking Twitter post, you're gonna learn more than you ever wanted to hear. Akujin's fucking Winnie the Pooh over here.
What the fuck, son? What are you doing? Wait, no, I can explain.
I can explain that! Please don't get the bill!
Yeah. But we're evil and looking into his fucking dad because his dad won't stay off of his fucking Twitter posts? I find that to be a bit of bullshit, personally. I don't know. Press 1 if you think that's fucking bullshit. Nobody's looking into your fucking family, you dorks.
Your family's looking in on you. And people notice because you make...
The people who look into people's families, you like them. You hang out with them. You go on their shows, you butt suck them for fucking clout. We don't look into your family. We read your Twitter thread. Your Twitter thread. You are the one who put it out.
Why don't you just block them?
Block them, motherfucker.
Seriously.
I don't know. Press X if you think this kid needs to block his motherfucking parents if he's gonna cry about this shit all the time.
If he can't get them to unhook themselves from his social media, then fuck yeah, he's got to block them.
They gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be shitty about it. It's real. If you think anybody finding out who they are is doxing you, then maybe you need to block them.
Even if I didn't hang around with the scumbags that he hangs around with, who do this doxing shit, I would still fucking block any family. Especially if they have, are using the actual name, identifying information, and double especially if they want to comment on my shit. Anyone in my family comes up to me tomorrow and says, "Oh, I got Twitter. Do you have Twitter?" Nope.
Do you remember when Musley made the video about Bo Blacks and Bo Blacks' fucking mom commented? And so they said that Musley was doxing his mom?
Oh, it's fucking ridiculous.
Bo Blacks' mom ends up on the fucking thread and in the comment section talking about, well, my son is nice and I don't think he did any of this and I don't believe And what? Fucking what?
Your mom
but
is
smartly
fucking
that
high.
got deleted. It ended up getting deleted, which is the smart thing, right?
Yes! Yes!
It's hard to give Bo Blacks credit, but Jesus Christ, he got that right.
The one thing Bo Blacks got right was telling his family to go away. Fuck. I don't know.
The autistic guy has more balls than you. The guy who can't have a conversation without crying.
I
his
don't think
friends.
it's having balls. I think it's the fact that he is very concerned with looking cool on the internet. Even more than Augie. Augie seems to care more about what his family thinks than looking cool on the internet to a degree. And there's something to that I can't hate. But at the same time, you need to take care of business, little man.
Yeah, he's playing in areas that that with people that aren't the greatest.
Yeah.
And at the end of at the end of the day, some of them might come back in a way that he's not too happy with, especially at his family members.
It's not us you have to worry about, Augie.
That's exactly it, Akujin.
It's the fucking shitbags you hang around with. Nobody from over here is gonna fucking contact your family, fucking call your nan while she's in hospital and try and get information on her. Put your fucking address out as a fucking glory hole. That's not what we do. That's what the people that you hang around with do. Trying to help you, motherfucker.
I remember the first time you tried to help Augie. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'll never live it down. I thought he was just some fucking
I think you
goofy...
live it down fine.
Thought he was just some fucking goofy kid that, well, he's just a kid. He's just young, and, you can work with this. We're all young once, yada yada yada. You just need some help to see where you're fucking up, because that's what happened with me. When I was a kid, I was fucking up, and there was people around to say, hey, you're fucking up, don't do that. Everybody needs that. If I'd received fucking, fake validation for my problems instead of being told that I was fucking up, I'd be broski. One of these other fucking idiots. That would have been a terrible disservice to me if you actually gave a shit about me. Thank fuck I had people...
fucking shit.
Yeah, but thank God that I had people in my life that actually gave a shit about me enough to tell me when I was fucking up and where. Fucking as far as Augie goes, I was just trying to pay it forward. People in my life have helped me out. Tried to give you a bit of advice, you didn't want to take it. Good for you. Have fun.
You made it sound almost sad. I remember Akujin was pretty friendly with that whole group, and he would come and talk to me about them, and he would be like, "Hey, I'm making a video." He made a video making fun of Nick Diorio. In a nice way, not a bad way. They were friendly.
It was a joke. We were friends at the time. Fucking even Tommy C was in it.
Yeah. Akujin came to ask me to be part of the video. And I don't know if he thought I was just being a dick at the time or whatever, but I told him then. You thought I was being a fucking dick, didn't you?
Yep.
Yep. I told Akujin I don't want anything to do with those pieces of shit. Didn't want anything to do with that dumb shit. I could smell the fucking horror on Nick a mile away. Great example, you can go back to a stream where they're talking to Keemstar and Zoom on Augie's show. And Zoom is trying to go in on Nick about shit, and Nick bends the knee and starts to talk a little shit about us. And at the moment I realized that this guy can be talked down by a pedophile, I'm done.
See, I didn't know about that. I thought, didn't that even happen? I don't know. If that happened before that, then I didn't know about it.
It did. There was 2 or 3 other things that... For instance, Nick would show up in the voice chat and he would ask everybody, "Hey guys, do you want to see who I bodied on Twitter?" Or you won't believe who I talked to on Twitter. And I would literally mute and leave because I don't care who you're talking to on Twitter. I was having a conversation with people. I don't care about your Twitter shit. And he would sit there and he would ask he'd be like, hey, should I engage? I should disengage here. I can go back. I'll disengage after this comment. Like, that's how he talks about his Twitter interactions. He's that obsessed with how he looks to you because he knows what he's actually like. When I see people like that, I write them off. He was willing to throw people under the bus over here because he knew in order to get any part of that Ralph Zoom, any of that fucking group to go along, he'd have to talk shit. And he did. Once I know that you will bend the knee, I've got nothing for you. Over here, the knees don't bend. And when they do, you're thrown out. You pussy out, you pussy your ass out the door. If you don't have the sack to fucking run, then you can stay on the fucking porch. Simple as that. If you get afraid when a big number says something to you, then this is not the place for you. If every time a big number comes at you, you're going to piss your pants and start fucking, your knees are going to start knocking together, this place is not for you.
The internet is not for you.
Well, obviously, it's for some of them who are like that. But this place, this neighborhood, wrong neighborhood for that. It's not how shit runs over here. If you're a pussy, I got nothing for you. And I can't help you. I have no idea how to teach someone to not be a pussy. If you're a coward, you're going to be a coward. If you're going to bend the knee to everybody who comes at you, I don't know how to reverse that. I've never seen anything that can reverse someone from being a coward. When you're like that, and there's no way out. You don't believe me? Go look at fucking, Nick. He was doxxed by Ralph and them, right? Well, he's over in fucking Ralph's fucking show all the fucking time. So obviously, not that big of a thing. He'll talk about how I'm against doxing. Well, why are you friendly with the guy who doxed you and your family? Clout. It's pathetic. I don't know. Maybe I should look at things differently. Maybe things would have been much easier if I would have chased a little clout myself. But unfortunately, I don't know how to do that because I've got my whole, my life's good. I'm good. I'm not sitting around fucking trying to do the fucking shit they are where I'm going to butt suck Keemstar and hope I get a retweet one day. I'd rather fucking die. That's not living. Trying to become famous on the internet for something. I don't know. Maybe there's something to it. And I just don't get it because I'm too old to give a fuck about it. And maybe it's a very big deal to people who are a lot younger because they've grown up with YouTube being a thing or whatever. Sure. But
if there's something to it, then I don't want to know about it.
Well, no, if there's something to it, it's not for me. If there's something to it, it's not for me. It's like getting the high score in fucking Pac-Man. I don't give a fuck. That's not for me.
Kind of why I only exist on Twitter, too. I have no desire to be involved in YouTube other than being sometimes on this show.
Well, there's not a very big reward to it. And other than interacting with people who either get it or interacting with people who don't get it. And it depends on how important it is to that. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Got no hate for him. Well, I don't know. I kind of hate him. I kind of hate Bo Blacks. No, I won't lie. I kind of hate Bo Blacks. He's just such a disingenuous little piece of shit. I can't help it.
I don't hate him. He just fucking infuriates me.
No, I hate him. The way he hides behind autism whenever he does something wrong, I fucking hate him. He's
I kind of hope
pathetic.
they change, though. Like, I really do. They're still
Same.
that's my hope. I don't know anyone well enough to say I hate them, but fundamentally, the reason I do what I do on Twitter is to hope that they'll see shit and change.
Yeah.
I know that would cost them money, though. To be honest.
Okay. They're not making any money.
Well, whatever little money they're making, they would have to give
They'll talk
up
about
something.
making a couple $100 like it's fucking big bucks. And it's like, goddamn, kids, you'll make more at Burger King. It was like fucking Nick banging on about his $600 he was making. I was like, Nick, the fuck are you doing, man? I don't know. Again, maybe it's just shit that is not for me to get. Right? Okay, I miss that generation of growing up with YouTube and seeing it as something other than fucking YouTube. I don't know. To me, it's just YouTube. To other people, it's... I don't know. It's that ticket to being cool for once. Like, you look at all these people who are on YouTube, and I have a feeling they're probably not very cool in real life. Probably. Goddamn.
Exactly. You know what gives me hope is my kids are around the same age as these guys, and they don't know who they are, which tells me something good has happened. And they watch YouTube all the time, but they have no idea who any of these people are. Which
That
is
is
great.
good shit. That's good shit. I haven't thought about that. I never asked you about that before, but you have said that they're around that age, and they have no clue who they are for real.
No, none. Not even. They don't even listen. They don't even know who Keemstar is. But they're watching YouTube all the time.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, they have no interest in this shit.
It's good shit. Doom Marine had said, it's just America's Funniest Home Videos with no Bob Saget. Submit your videos and win fame and fortune. Pretty much. Pretty much. And I mean, there is a Bob Saget, but it's fucking Keemstar. Fuck that. Earlier, Doom Marine had said that he might want to try to come through. I don't know if he can, or what his shit is, and that he has to do today, or if he has the time. But if you wanted to come in and say a thing, you can definitely do that, Doom Marine. But we may be getting closer to the end of the giving out session today. I don't know. Doom Marine said, Bob Bundle of Sticks. See, I think he was talking about Augie there. Nothing makes me feel more like the Incredible Hulk than when somebody posts a fucking Augie picture and his arm is like doing that shit next to the microphone, and the microphone arm is thicker than his arm.
He has disgustingly small arm. It is absolutely creepy.
It's more creepy. Like, Ralph looks pretty disgusting, but Augie looks kind of creepy. He looks very skeletal.
I would not get in a fight with him because I'd be afraid I'd kill him.
I recommend Augie fights no one.
You'd break him in half on accident.
Yeah. You put that in an arm bar, it's going. There's no way around it. He said, I'm doing husband stuff for the time being, but I'll drop by the Discord and chat tomorrow if that's good. Legal. Totally legal. 3 hamster power. What the fuck? Becky died from measles on the Oregon Trail. Terrible. Fucking terrible. Did we get most things? We did the update from yesterday. We talked about the lady and if she should be banned. I think we did decent. The fucking... Let me look around and make sure something... Ah, there is one. There is one. There's a thing I forgot. At the very end of the show yesterday, while the outro was playing, something new happened. John Swan was trying to talk everyone into copy-pasting what he said into replies to YouTube.
Actually, that was to Twitter.
To Twitter, not YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, to Twitter,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yep.
Okay. I'm glad you're here, because
Yep.
this makes no sense. I don't know what's going on with this, but I did catch the part where John Swan's like, guys, just copy-paste what I put here. You answer this question like this, you answer this question like this, you answer this one like this, and if you want, you can answer these however you like. They don't matter to me.
Yeah. What I saw, as I saw Nick getting posting a few tweets, kind of going at the issue of Twitter making it near impossible for influencers, is what he was calling them, to get Twitter verified. And they were concerned that because there was a lot of accounts that were, impersonating them on the internet, on Twitter. So he made a few tweets, and then John took it upon himself to find a survey that Twitter had posted to gather public input on this issue, and he proceeded to create a bunch of canned responses to specific questions in order to get a group of people together to get them verified, or get the Twitter's feedback loop that commentary channels should be able to get verification, because they're important, right?
Oh yeah, they're the backbone of YouTube. They're
Right.
super important.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
but
and impersonating them is bad.
hmm.
So yeah, then that got picked up by Augie and Bo Blacks, obviously, and pushed out as well. So yes, that was what they were trying to do. Was trying to think that they had enough clout there, and I laughed when I said about Keemstar and those 2,000 likes, but essentially it's the same 2,000 people that they think they are going to make a difference with Twitter. I think Crit mentioned yesterday 340 million accounts that Twitter has right now. So I thought it was hilarious, but that was what they were trying to achieve yesterday.
I thought it was
their
hilarious
neighborhood.
that Twitter has a very specific rule that they don't qualify.
That was
Yeah,
kind of the
yeah.
funniest part.
That was the funniest part.
They specifically were like, you do not count.
These four groups
don't
of
want to
people aren't people.
Yeah, I loved it. That was great. These people, nah, not people. No. Sorry. I like that bit.
Parody, newsfeed, commentary, and fan accounts.
It just keeps amazing me that they believe they are so important in these platforms.
The overinflated sense of self-importance from people who are not wanted.
Get this. Fucking a porn star can get... You could do porn, gay porn, and get a check mark, but you can't get one if you're a commentary channel.
That's got to be hard for those guys who hate the gay porn over there.
Yeah.
As much as they rail against gay porn and rail against porn on the whole, I bet they love that. Taking dick is more valid than what you do.
Yeah.
That's because people actually watch gay porn. Nobody watches commentary.
That's something I think they all need to get through their heads. Keemstar is the same, but he'll keep a verification badge, I'm sure, because he already has it. But Twitter is letting you know, you are more valued if you suck a dick than if you're a YouTube hoe. Get it through your head.
Clearly, commentary community is the most oppressed minority in existence. That's what
I
that's
hope
what
they
means.
get more oppressed. The more
They're
they
the most
discriminate
oppressed.
against commentary channels, I'm more happy. Look, here's the thing. People would classify what we do as that. I don't really. But people would, and I'm not mad at them. I'm not crazy enough to think that YouTube wants me around. They are. They've convinced themselves that they are the lifeblood and the backbone of this fucking website. That shit's been said before. By these people. Friendly neighborhood roach. Why does anyone care about verification at this point? I can tell you why. This isn't the reason they'll give you, but this is the reason that you'll get him behind closed doors. When you have that check mark, your flags matter.
A blue checkmark flag is worth 100 normal flags.
Yeah.
And you are much harder to be flagged when you have a checkmark. It is the only reason why fucking Ralph still has a Twitter account. Because, I don't know, he convinced people that the Ralph Retort, because they have a website, it's some sort of news thing.
Mm-hmm. Trick Twitter into thinking his blog is a news site. Amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. And it's fine, dude. Do what you do there. But just make sure that when you lay your head on your pillow tonight, you understand. Taking dick matters more than anything you do.